Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Valorant, and this is the LPL Amateur Grand Finals. I'm here live right now. I am Digitalcasts, William Zhang, with ScubaSteve835. Now, Steve, do you like me to call you Steve or ScubaSteve or ScubaSteve835, the whole name?
It's a bit of a mouthful, so Scooby, Scuba,
Scooby,
Steve,
I like that.
Steve-O.
Yeah.
Just keep it short and sweet.
Short and sweet. Okay, fair enough. I really like Scooby actually, because man, Scooby-Doo back in the days, they don't make the cartoons like they used to anymore. Well, that's not the main point though, because tonight it is the LPL Amateur Valorant Grand Finals between Wheels and DGeNZ. Unfortunately, right now, Wheels, they're starting to join the lobby, but it is a best-of-3 series, and the vetoes, currently, I'll bring that up real soon. Map 1, Haven. Map 2, Ascent. Map 3, Bind. DGeNZ defense on Haven and Bind. Now, coming to this, Steve, I think you actually play in the amateur bracket. What can you tell me about these teams?
Well, actual manager for Villains Esports Amateur and Open Team. Before that, obviously played for Three Kings Esports. We played Wheels. I think we took one round off them, and they've just been forever stomping in Open League. But now I think the real test, them being amateur, has probably come through now.
Right.
Be interesting to see how this grand final goes. Obviously, we know Wills are pretty potent. I'm not too sure if they've changed the roster up a lot or a little, but I reckon we're in for one hell of a best of 3. Could even go the distance and go 3 maps.
It's possible, honestly, but right now, my prediction, not to sound sad or anything, is that honestly, I think Wheels, they have this perhaps a 2-0 because DGeNZ, they definitely put up numbers. The top 3 teams currently in the open bracket, at least on paper. Ooga Booga, that was probably the best team there was. You know, you had Noz, you had Panic, you had Nerox, really strong fraggers. Unfortunately, they disbanded, so it is what it is. DGeNZ and DGeNZ, and Wheels. On paper, looking at the match histories, Wheels, they basically just stomped through about every single game. The only team that really took them the distance was Kingsman 5. 3 maps, and on one of them, 13-10 was the scoreline. DGeNZ, though, a relatively smooth run as well, but however, the maps weren't as, were closer, weren't as one-sided compared to the Wheels games. Regardless, I do think that the teams are ready. So, Haven, any last words before we jump in?
Get the show on the road and give the fans what they want. They want to see a nice, good game of Valorant, and hopefully we get it.
Well, hopefully we do, and we're starting off right now. It will be the Wheels on attack, and of course, you have what do you call it? DGeNZ on defense. Man, that name, it's quite something to say, isn't it?
What was that, DGeNZ?
Yeah, DGeNZ. It's oh no, it's not a word that I use quite often.
I ended up casting for ESEEA the other day for CS:GO, and it was a team that had, I think it was MMB, BBMB, BBBC. And then it just was no words. It was just letters after letters after letters. It was like, yeah, we couldn't call them double B.
Yep, double B sound pretty good, I'll be honest. Oh, look. Okay, well, Haven now. Everyone says, in fact, I think so too, that's more of an attack-sided map because 3 spike sites and the defense is spread so thin already. But looking at the pickups right now, Wheels, relatively standard active shooter on the Raze, and Call Me on the Brimstone. Usually it's Omen being played on a map this big. Meanwhile, for the side of DGeNZ, nothing really stands out.
Not too much. I mean, like you said before, like the map Haven, you know, it's a really unique one. You don't have 2 sites to choose from, you got 3. So obviously it spreads the defense quite a bit. But even in saying then so, you know, it's going to be CT and T side map as well. It just depends on who's got the better strats to get through the site, who's got the better defense as well. It all comes down probably to the first 2 rounds to probably see how momentum's going to swing. If we see the first 2 rounds go to say Wheels as well, I think they've probably got the momentum to keep it going for most of that first half. But then if they can not match it on the second half, maybe, you know, you see DGeNZ might be able to get the upper hand and come back there. But I mean, it's really anyone's game. We just go wait to see these first 2 rounds go out.
Yep.
And then we'll probably know more by then.
Well, the first few rounds, you know, in any game of Valorant, it tends to set the opening statement and the mood for the rest of the series, at least at this level. Not to say that, you know, these players are to be underestimated, but at least at the higher levels, it's more consistent. It doesn't quite matter who exactly, you know, gets the first few rounds, because they can always come back, such as, case in point, Order. Now, just real quick, I'm going to come back to our faces so I can change the game to Windows full screen. So you guys in the audience don't have to see the ugly settings menu. Of course,
they're all about the settings menu. They want the production.
That's true.
Production value.
Of course, tonight it will be Vaunt doing the observing for us, as cam controls have been handed over to him, the lovely man himself. You can follow him on Twitter at ValVaunt. And wow, looking at things right now, a match pause to come out already from Wheels. That's interesting. So let's just see what's going on. Oh, okay. So one of their players is on the bathroom doing a number 2. So would you call that a tactical or a technical pause? I'm not too sure, really.
That is a humanitarian timeout, I reckon. We've all been there. We've all been to that. And as the saying goes, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
You gotta go. You have to go. Nature calls, really. Poor guy. Hey, look. Some people, they need to, you know, empty their bowels before they play a game. Otherwise, if it gets too intense, oh look, they don't want to soil their secret lab gaming chair or something.
That's it. That baby's just brand new out of the showroom floor.
Okay, that's even more disastrous. Regardless, though, checking out the compositions right now on the side of Wheels. No one's playing Cypher on Haven, which I suppose it works out. Killjoy, the ultimate, especially for taking a site and retaking, hugely valuable. But one thing you notice already is on the side of DGeNZ, they don't have Sova, which I really think is a quintessential pick on a map this big.
Oh, definitely. You're talking about 3 bomb sites. You got a lot of map difference to cover. The fact is, it's not very like lengthways, but the width of the actual map between C, B, and A is a lot of places people can hide in. They can, rush it up, use the smokes to get in closer as well. And those arrows just can really reveal a lot of corners on a lot of the map sites. Even if you're still trying to get that arrow, say you go from A long to see where they're setting up, which site they're going to go to grab spawn. It just gives you that heads up. And I think that's what they're going to miss quite a bit compared to, obviously, Fried Chicken being the only Sova in the game. But definitely a high pick on Haven is Sova.
For sure, guaranteed. And Sova, Fried Chicken, like I mentioned earlier, if he does go down, then look, I hate to say this, but I do think that Wheels, they'll be in a rougher position. So just a little bit of a tip there. If you are on the team of DGeNZ, always aim to kill the Sova first. But it's the smoker as well. You see Omen on side of DGeNZ, and it's the Brimstone on Wheels. Brimstone, the range is it's not really that long, so it's quite a questionable pick, I'll be honest. Plus, his smokes don't recharge. So are we perhaps expecting to see Wheels go hard and fast, committing to one single site? They don't really have the room to fake.
Yeah, I mean, for what he lacks in distance to do the smokes down compared to obviously the regen with Omen, the actual amount of time that they last, though, is probably the good trade-off compared to an Omen smoke. He's got 3 of them, so he can put 3 down quite a bit at a time. Obviously, he just said Omen, probably a bit more valuable because he can, of course, get those regen smokes. So if he ends up, using 2 straight away, he needs to wait, I think it was 20, 25, 30 seconds for another one to come in.
Not too bad, yeah.
Compared to Brimstone, if you put all your eggs in one basket, that's it. They don't regen, that's it, they're gone. So I reckon they will probably go for some fast 5-man pushes. But then again, I mean, Brim is a very high pick these days as well, just because of he's been buffed as well, and obviously we've seen lots of Molly lineups coming out now from these days as well. Viper's another great pick coming out, another character rework. So I think it just comes down to whoever plays that agent and can play it best, I reckon.
I hope so, man. But like I said, like you mentioned earlier, the Molly lineup's definitely beneficial on Haven, especially assuming they know the lineups for it. And the open skybox of Haven as well, it really benefits his utility. But then again, the orbital strike, that's the main, I reckon, ultimate perhaps in this game that can really affect the flow of a round. Mainly because, as you can see, Potty Rap, right, the Killjoy on the side of DGeNZ, he has the lockdown occasionally in the game, I'm sure, either to defend the site or to retake, etc., right? But the thing is, on the side of Wheels, you have the orbital strike to destroy the ultimate, or Fried Chicken on the Sova Hunter's Fury to also counter the ulti. So in terms of utility, I really have to give it to Wheels. They seem to have this in the bag to an extent.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's it. Obviously, it's going to be, like I said, the first 2 rounds are probably going to let us know how the map's going to pan out. We're going to see if they prefer to go to diver site 5-man. Do you play default off the beginning? Which I don't think is going to be Will's MO. Normally they like to get to a site pretty quickly, lock it down, pretty much trap those on site, kill them, don't let them escape, and then play a really good post plant. So I'd imagine they're going to go quick and hard for the first round.
Oh well, speaking of the first round, we've been waiting quite a while actually for one of the players to get back from the bathroom. And finally, I do think he's back. Fried Chicken maybe having a little bit too much fried chicken in his diet recently, and not enough Metamucil, which by the way, it's hugely beneficial to overall health. Have you ever tried it? Have you ever tried that stuff? It's amazing.
I tried it.
Well, I can vouch for you guys. You don't have to be an old person to use Metamucil. Anyways, we are starting off the first round. Finally, best of 3 series, Haven map 1, Wheels going default.
That's it. See Saki getting attacked here on C along with Killjoy.
Oh,
probably not going to be going down there. We've got Cheesy going down to B main. Might use the updraft to get over to see site or just hold that position.
Oh no, but weak sauce pushed it aggressively up A long, and then Bulbous takes him down. Sight's sort of getting taken now because Levi, he's by himself, and the Sheriff, that's a really expensive gun because he has the arms to work with it. Misses the shot, Fried Chicken Jim snipes his head down. Wheels, there's the dive. Well, not as fast as one would have expected, but Spike has been planted. 3-on-5 retake. And DGeNZ, look, I think this pistol round is going to be pretty much guaranteed a win for Wheels.
Yeah, definitely like we said, you know, they like to get into sight, kill the person if they can, and just play a good post fight, as you can see from here right now. Obviously, Active Shooter and Call Me taking the kills down there, and Active Shooter's going to get the double for that one. Nice, easy take for Wheels, and that's, you know, all of them surviving, which is what they want for, obviously, for round one, so...
Yeah, look, there's not really much more you can ask for. Active Shooter, yeah, well, in fact, the entire team of Wheels, really good aggression, and they played default earlier on. They did damage, but it was really that opening onto weak sauce that opened up the A site so much, because as soon as you kill Omen, right, that's no smokes available for the retake. Plus, it's only Osake with any sort of like impactful retake utility in the form of the Leers. And overall, DGeNZ, well, you guys got the eco this round, upgraded pistols on some, and Wheels looking to go aggro again, same story.
So we got Chizay coming down here in C. Oh no, B, sorry. So they're gonna take down. Wow. No, Hisaka's actually gonna get the kill with a frenzy. And we do have Potty Rap. There we go, Flavor, yeah. See, Potty Rap has to deal with that boom bot. Spray's coming through.
The alarm bot. Triggered. That's a huge stun. Active Shooter and Bulbous have to fall back, and a single right click will finish the job. Potty Rap, my god. Pistols, they're making it work. Osake, single shot. Active Shooter's dead now. Fried Chicken Jim, a frenzy. This is not what you want now in your second round. You don't have SMGs to work with. Starts off good, one pick, but a 1v4 now. Limited util as Sova, and only a frenzy to work with? Oh dear me. I hate to say this, Steve, but I do think that Wheels may have really thrown this round.
Well, that's it. I mean, obviously the pick down long, you got two dying outside garage doors, and then poor old Mr. Sova here caught in the cubby of B main. It's just not going to work, and unfortunately Wheels will not get the second round in a row, especially a tiebreaker for this third round to see who's going to get the upper hand.
Oh, look, the economy right now coming to this for DGeNZ, it's looking much better than obviously what we see for Wheels. They're going to have the maybe half armor upgraded pistols, but look, a Phantom on Levi, everyone else full armor Spectres, they should actually have a pretty decent time holding down all the sites. And Wheels, time and time again, it's almost the exact same default. They get intel spread across the map with Chizay going on aggro up main, and oh, one-on-one trade to start things off over towards A sewers.
That's not a bad trade. I mean, obviously you got Rays over there. I'd like to see the fakes come out, but I don't think these last two defenders towards C are going to take the bait very much. So it's going to be interesting to see how this fight goes down at A long if Brimstone peaks a jet, and if the trade goes down there, so that's going to leave one more in sight. So Sage to anchor, doesn't have a wall, only has the heal. So this could be big for Wheels if they get the 2-on-1 that they want.
And that's the Phantom as well in the hands of Call Me. But look, no armor to work with, no armor really on any of the players. They have to really land their shots. But you know, on the C side, we are seeing the jet starting to work on. It doesn't matter because the Spike and the Phantom has been lost now. Hisaka, the perfect timing. 2v3, Wheels. They have 40-ish seconds, and they regain actually the Phantom and the Spike. So it's not over yet, but Hisaka, oh no, couldn't quite react in time. Active Shooter on a triple currently. At this rate, he might just have to ace this round to win it, but not if, of course, Osake can hold it down. Just around the corner, biding his time. Oh, what a peek by Chizay. Just a single shot to Osake. Now Potty Rap, 1-on-2. Has the health advantage, I would say. But a gun disadvantage. The Spectre running gun might pay off. Chizay blocking the angle down. That's a dink. Oh my gosh, Wheels. Highway robbery. They're stealing the round from under their noses. Paint shot to come out. Potty Rap escapes barely.
He does have his util though, he just needs to get it down.
Oh.
And unfortunately, he did have his bots, which he could have used to obviously, you know, not dry peek the corners and maybe get an advantage, but he's decided against it. Yeah,
he was in a rough position, I won't lie, you know. Potty Rap. a Spectre. He gets dinked initially and hasn't even set foot onto the site just yet. Really well played round by Wheels. And overall, I think it's just the fact that DGeNZ, they had a distinct man advantage, and yet they kept playing one player at a time. And Wheels, Chizé especially, look, he was very diligent in checking all the corners, entering onto a site, clearing the space for his teammate. And they managed to win the round. 2 players standing. Economy much better now. 1 ultimate showstopper to work with. This looks to be a C rush.
Yep, and they're going to go in hard here now. Rainier's going to get caught out on podium. It's going to be a life advantage already for Wheels. It's starting to get into the site. Pistols only, and it's showing. Absolute massacre right now. But Hisaka does claim 1. And it's going to come down to weak sauce. We'll see if his sauce recipe is going to be strong enough to take down a couple more. Maybe ruin this economy. Maybe peri peri. Maybe just straight hot sauce. But we're going to see if he can do anything with this sort of retake from Garage.
Well, look, he still has the paranoia, but the footstep, he needs the extra spicy sauce now. So much utils coming his way, and perhaps a flank as well from both sides. He's getting pinched from pretty much 3 angles at once. There's no way he comes out this alive. And oh, the field of view. I do think Brimstone's going to catch him. Yeah, right walking into his arms on the silver platter. That's a pretty good round, actually, for Wheels. Losing only 1 player, the economy will be able to sustain that loss. And I think, actually, for DGeNZ, this will be the proper buy round.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, obviously, Wheels did really good. They 5-manned it down C, got everyone on site dead that they could. Obviously, the Omen, unfortunately, not to get any trades, even though he did take on the person that was wounded the most. But like you said, Wheels, you know, only lose 1 player. The economy's looking pretty good. The important thing is they didn't push to finish that kill either. They boxed him in, made sure that he couldn't really exit very clearly, and Brimstone picked up the last kill.
Thankfully, 1 ultimate aside, the Sage Reds is available to use actually for DGeNZ, but Hisaka, this is a risky position as well. He can't really hold the site by himself. He goes down, and that's a really essential ultimate gone. Essentially, the 6th man advantage. Slowly but surely, Wheels. It's just so much aggression over towards B and towards C. They want the opening pick before they actually choose where to work it out towards.
I think the way they're sort of basing their thing off, they don't want too many big sight lines. Obviously, A long is a huge sight line. I think they like working close in pairs and maybe 3s. That's why they're probably favouring middle of B, C garage, C long, even though it is a bit long like A long, but they've got the smokes to do it. And they, they play well with each other, so...
Oh no,
it's still trying to get these trades.
It's the same story again, the weak sauce, indeed the weaker sauce. Holding A long aggressively by himself, that's the initial pick, and this will allow Wheels to aggress onto the side really easily. 4-on-5 retake, and Hisaka, the resurrection, he's going to have to journey really across the site to even be able to use it.
Spike planted.
Yeah, and like we said, you know, Wheels, they got into the site, got the pick, they're in. Post plant's looking pretty good and pretty strong. It's probably going to be a save round maybe for DGeNZ if they maybe lose too early.
Okay.
They do get the first pick though.
They even the numbers up. That's the util that you were talking about from Poddraft. Unfortunately, Heaven can't really push out just yet. No heals available, but the util is there. No leads to work with. Osake opens up huge. Goes for the dismiss. 11 HP though. 1 shot away from death. Fulvus guarantees the kill. Hisaka really has to go for the save now. They had 4 players. It was a 4v4, and 3 players went down for DGeNZ with only 1 going down on Wheels. That retake just really wasn't working out. Fulvus gets the last kill, and now they have a lot of ultimates to work with. Well, on either side, really.
Yeah, like you said, obviously Killjoy doing it a little bit better that time on the retake, getting the bot out first and not dry peek. You know, try and get an active spot with that turret to alert where they are. But obviously, you know, so hard. I mean, they did get the first pick on Jet. Obviously, her little legs were showing through. Got the kill, but obviously trying to get 3-man through that connector is just an absolute pain in the butt to try and get through. Yeah. You lose so many trying to get through there if you can even get through at all. But Wheels are doing it pretty good. They're 3 rounds ahead.
Yeah, well, the ultimates now, the Bladestorm's on Levi, but if he can hide in the corner, that could be huge for him. Oh, the double ping as well with an Aldrin? How? That's so unlikely. It doesn't matter though, but Fried Chicken Jim, he's missing everything. Okay, does tag Potty Wrap before everything ends, but oh my gosh, Wheels, it's just, I would say it's almost flawless gameplay. They're playing the buddy system, but that's not a good start. Indeed, weak sauce. The sauce is strong for that round at the very least. But the reload,
that Perry level 3, but he does get traded down by Killjoy, and the ult does come through.
Oh dear. Now they don't really have any ultimates to counter it, and DGeNZ, they know the side should be towards A. Jet's on the flank, so the routes are open, and Hisaka gets flushed out even further. About 10 seconds until he can heal himself. 4-on-4. Wheels, they should have this in the bag, especially with the orbital strike online as well.
Oh, they should have. But the post plant is just really so hard to get. Gun advantage is also in their favour. Hisaka can get the heal. Try and wait a couple seconds, try and find a Sheriff headshot. That dart's going to come through, reveal plenty of wallbangs. Levi, though, with the flank coming through, we're going to see what she can do.
Levi.
This Jet can be coming through.
Aggressing on. 3 towards short, that's one. Gets the ace at this point, misses the right click. Oh, that's not good, man. 1-1-1-2. Has a vandal to work with. Sure. The shock dart. 38 HP. One shot from death. Fulvis, 1-on-1. Levi has landed headshot. Of course, Fulvis at that distance and that time as well, the spike ticking away. Just the final stages, no chance. So far, Steve, look, Wheels, they are going almost uncontested.
Like I said, like we said, you know, they like to get on the site, kill people on there as well, just get in.
Oh, yeah.
And they play a very nice, productive post-plant. You don't have, you know, 2 players stuck in one corner, 2-3 people under hell. These guys are very methodical. They're very thought out, you know. They've got one covering short, one covering, you know, short long. They've got one long as well. I don't think any of them have played under hell either as well, because it's a bit of a hard spot to get out of. But yeah, post plant is very hard to try and unsettle them and root them out to also get that diffuse down. But we saw Jet really try and pull it off, but just didn't make it.
Well, it's close actually. You know, that round they managed to take 4 guns off of Wheels. Not that it really matters because Wheels, they already have like a distinct lead, and just the way the economy works in this game, they are so rich right now. They're not even struggling at all. The reinvestment, it did nothing to their bank accounts.
That's it. They have money to burn.
Money to burn, but not much ultimates I really have to say. Probably still saving the orbital strike should the worst come to happen, and they manage to lose sight. Come down to 1vx. Probably saving it for, you know, getting the a kill onto the defuser. Now weak source again, not on the A side now. Over towards C. Heard the footstep for sure, but when that smoke clears, he's facing a firing squad.
He's just slowly counting down the seconds now. 2 shooters looking at him.
Oh,
Gets one, but can't get the other trade there. I mean, you probably take that most times.
Moderate source, I would say. Oh, but the Fulvis, he's not checking the corner. Levi just hiding on top like a gremlin. Looks at one. Osaka wallbang as well. This is that fated, really bad situation round I was talking about. Yep, Coleman saving orbital strike. Because of the ultimate. But now 1-on-4. Can't even land this an initial pick. Osaka triple kill this round. Really good retake coming out from DGeNZ. Losing 1 player. But look, you have to go back-to-back rounds to build up economy and actually almost come back to what Wheels has done so far. Because if they end the half with a more like distinct gap in between the scores, Wheels they've essentially taken map 1.
Well, that's it. I mean, their economy is not really going to feel too much on that round because they got money to burn. But if we do look at how that went down, though, we had probably, I think, 2 to 3 players from Wheels on site from the post plant. So I think the key for DGeNZ is to maybe push out a little bit more from the sites that they haven't favoured so far and trying to find that pick, just so they don't get all people on the bomb site for post plant. Because we see if they go A and they get 5 people on there, you're not going to get that bomb defuse at all. So I think the key is to try and eliminate them before they get to the site.
I think Wheels, the real philosophy of their gameplay, especially on the attack side right now, is always take mid control. But then that was a mistake actually. Call me, he's dead. He peeks by himself in solo. No teammates to trade him out. And that's the smokes, more importantly, for Wheels, gone for this round. Which means any site they hit is going to have to be dry. Levi gets yet another kill. 1 duelist is gone. Fried Chicken Jim finally trades back. But look, Wheels now on the back foot. Only 1 more duelist to work with. They have intel gathering util, but no smokes.
So Sage here also needs to live to try and grab that revive if she can. But obviously the fight's going down here in B main. Drone's going to come through. Going to spot Sage on that wall though. Left retreat. Arrow comes through as well.
Dear.
Razor's going to bring the ultimate. They're going to feel the power come through. It somehow misses that rocket launcher. And Fried Chicken and Jim is going to take on Sage. Get the kill. It's going to be 1v1. 3k for Fried Chicken Jim. Colonel Sanders will be envious of this fried chicken. It's looking pretty tasty, but weak sauce is going to be 1v1 with the Sova. Does have the advantage HP-wise. Has the headshot lined up with the Jiggle Peak coming through.
Aww.
Doesn't see him, and weak sauce will grab that round for defenders. 3-5, and that was quite the action there on B main Digital.
Yeah, like especially it was a huge shame there really early on with the active shooter and the showstopper. I can't believe it because I'm pretty sure you can hit targets dead on. Unfortunately, it went straight through Hisoka, probably dodged it under the legs or something, and that's just a brutal start to a round. You know, they had the perfect intel as well. They knew Hisoka was back sight, active shooter still missed, and that's just disastrous. Used quite a few ultimates that round. Well, not ultimates really, but that's a really big initial opener utilized, and now Levi, the operator, should be looking to secure an early pick towards A this time.
That's it. This could be a real momentum changer for DGeNZ to get back in this match.
Oh, Levi, another one, surely. Oh, okay, he does get one, but ScubaSteve835 does trade him back. But however, the man advantage is seriously favoring DGeNZ now. 4 on 2. So it turns out, it looks like DGeNZ, they were just slow starters, Steve.
That's it. I mean, it's amazing what a round would do for you for confidence as well, and you get players getting picks like that. You know, obviously the Jet died, but she got 2 for 1 trade, so that's, you know, it's huge for DGeNZ right now. They're playing with some confidence.
Oh, Fried Chicken Jim, that was not the engagement you wanted to take. And look, simultaneously, Weak Sauce and Potty Rap, they clean up. DGeNZ looking better now. They're about to tie things up, 4 on 5. And oh dear me, I'm starting to smell either a map 3 or a 2-0, but not my initial prediction.
Well, I mean, I hate to say it, I even rang Sportsbet and rang the odds as well, and they said, you know, it's probably going to go best of 3, Steve, so put your money in and we'll see how we go. But like I said, you know, you get that first round on the board, you maybe get 2 consecutives as well. You know, it's 4-5 right now. They've got a chance to tie this up and really go for it. So obviously, Wheels are struggling a little bit. They're trying to second guess themselves a little bit. DGeNZ have confidence and they've got momentum. So
Jet on Jet operator, and ScubaSteve835 can't land the flick. Levi slowly peeking out, and the Hunter's Fury as well from Fried Chicken does take down 1. No trade to come out just yet, but look at Levi. He's pushed up so aggressively. The resurrection from Hisoka. Levi gets yet another. I'm surprised that actually the call wasn't made, and Jim still went for the peek. Levi, he's got a farm right now. Captain Levi, as Conky loves to say so much, just getting a triple, getting all the bodies stacked up. Fulvis and Call Me, 2 on 5. Perhaps this is the save that you talked about really early on.
That's it. I mean, we're just running into the headlights as deers at the moment. They're going to peek again, and Osaka joins the party with a nice tidy 2k to finish that round, and we're all tied up, Digital. I've called it as well. Like, you play with confidence, you get a couple rounds back to back, and right now, Wheels have to be thinking to themselves, thinking, damn, you know, they've come back. You know, we didn't get our first 2 in a row like we probably normally do. DGeNZ, you know, if they get that confidence, they get a sniff, they're going to hold on and not let go very easily.
Look, I mentioned, I think earlier at some point, another cast, he said something about Wheels, you know, running out of pressure in their tires. I'm pretty sure that's what's happening right now. Look at the buy. Half armor. You have 1 rifle to work with. Spectres and a Sheriff versus a huge stack of money and utility on DGeNZ. It's a reverse sweep. The A take solid, and look at the rotations. It's already coming out.
Obviously, the buy is really quite stuffed here. They're going to try and go for it.
Oh,
as the site is absolutely stacked by DGeNZ, and that's going to force a retreat there to go elsewhere. But we do have, is it the Omen still?
Weak Sauce.
Weak Sauce, yeah, still anchoring.
How strong is the Sauce now?
He might actually get a couple of kills. Actually, they're all going to go 4-man to C. But the rotate's going to come through for Jet here with the knives. Will she bring out the operator though? We shall see.
Levi. Oh, that was almost a collateral lineup.
Oh, that's going to be unlucky there. You'd like to at least get maybe a collab with that shot. Weak Sauce though come through. Going to get 1, going to get 2. Then the bomb doesn't get planted though. Decides to save teammates. Down to the last enemy. And that's all she wrote for that round. Defenders win. And for the first time in this match, DGeNZ go 1-up over Wheels.
Oh, dude, I can't believe it. DGeNZ, they are feeling this right now. I was saying earlier, on paper, DGeNZ, they aren't the... They
don't stack up to the Wheels hype.
Yeah, exactly. But right now, best of 3, map 1, they're coming in with a statement. This comeback has been monumental of sorts, I would say. It's still the first half, but Wheels, they can actually end this on an even scoreline, 6-6. They have the money and the guns to work with. Fulvis Killjoy Lockdown should guarantee an easy side take, and Call Me as well. All you need is a single ult orb, and you're back in the business. Okay, I'll take it back. Levi just way too sharp.
Quickly destroying that one. No hope of using that ult.
Oh my god, that's...
And just like that, DGeNZ playing with great confidence when you have a Jet AWPing like that, able to dash out with confidence. It's absolutely deadly, especially trying to push on the site.
No question.
Wheels now have to try and find something. 4v5, and the heal comes through for Jet as well for that reset. It's going to be hard to press into here because Killjoy has moved her util here.
Oh, the Killjoy lockdown there, but Levi, he's feeling another kill. Weak Source gets one, and Levi indeed does get another. It's a farm right now. Fulvis, you can maybe play a little aggressive, but Levi is just not letting anything go past him. He will get detained though. That's a little bit unfortunate, but Fried Chicken Jim, can you spot out where the smoke clears? Fried Chicken Jim, yep, that's an easy kill. Osake up top, the missing shots finally gets to confirm. DGeNZ, they end the half with a 2-0, with a two-score lead.
Switching sides.
And that's it, just like that. You know, obviously the lead was ahead for Wheels, and they've fallen over. And now we get to see what DGeNZ can do on attack.
Oh yeah.
2 rounds clear. If they can win the next 2, they're going to be very close to closing out this this first match, which I don't think anyone really in the chat. So I think we had most people predicting it'd be Wheels easy as a 2-0. Even yourself as well, Digital.
Yep.
But I think DGeNZ took offense to that, and they said, nah, we're gonna show up, we're gonna put on a show, and we ain't rolling over that easy. So it'd be interesting to see who goes these first 2 rounds. Compared to the start of the map, I think it was 1-1 for the first 2 pistol rounds. So let's see if someone can string 2 together in a row.
Levi, he's been a sharpshooter so far for DGeNZ because some of the frenzy. It doesn't matter! He still lands those headshots at range. My god, that's impressive. But Chize, finally does show up. He had his utility out, pants down. Numbers are even. DGeNZ, the question is now, do you try to commit to C or do you try and rotate over to A? As you can see, Wheels, they're predicting a mass rotation to come through, but leaving most of the players stacked over towards the mid-section of the map.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's a huge loss already for DGeNZ. Levi was, obviously popping off quite a bit. Also got caught out putting the cloud down by the enemy jet, so it's going to be hard for them to sort of get in sight without their top fragger. So it's going to come down to their second, which is Osake, on the Reyna to get themselves in. But Weak Source over here is going to hold this angle and probably see if he can catch a rotate.
Oh no. He heard the rotation and he's telling his team to go back over towards C, or it looks like B sort of at this point. Time is sort of running short though. 30-ish seconds left, and that smoke should sell the rotation. But the Killjoy turret, yep, they ain't buying anything. Weak Source does at least get the kill. That's good. And the wall up. It will have to be B-side afterward. Chize locking down the angle, dashes away. This wall is up at the shock dart, narrowly finishing him off. Chize, oh, that's just beautiful usage of the jet util kit. But to his death, unfortunately, as Weak Source does clack him in the head. One at a time, the players of Wheels have fallen, and this is just such a clean sweep for DGeNZ. They came into this round, I would say, at a sort of disadvantageous situation, but then just one-on-one trades, they came out on top, took the B sites, and that was it.
That's it. Like you said, obviously Omen was, just holding in mid, trying to listen for footsteps, hear the rotate. Obviously heard maybe 1 to 2 rotate to A and said, oh no, come back. And then the firefight for B was just totally out as well. Jet, I thought had the upper hand, but then also Osake on the Reyna held out Omen, got that nice kill there. And even losing Levi early, they managed to play methodically, think about it, and ultimately get the win, and they're 3 rounds clear.
All the aggression over towards the seaside now. Call me. Oh, can't get this double clack onto Osake. Chize now by himself just gets grouped up from behind and in front. The pincer move. This is such a good take by DGeNZ, and the plant spot even in the back of sight. All they have to do is sit out towards C-Long. No Sage Wall on the side of Wheels. This retake should be impossible.
That's it. I mean, you hear all that gunfire and bullets. This is just pure gun superiority. At full 5-man Spectre Rush, there's nothing you can really do, to be honest. Unless they had stacked the site with pistols and started right-clicking for Dear God, I said this round's over as soon as the game.
There they are.
Fried Chicken GM Grizz1, can he get a compilation prize? He does! He's probably going to take that gun, and I'd imagine he's safe. No, he's not. He's going to take in another one. That's a 2k. Chicken, Jim, not going to be good enough to put that hot sauce on there. The Weak Source comes through with the wall bang. And attackers, now a 4 rounds clear. I hate to say it, Digital, but Wheels could possibly lose this first map.
Oh my god, I wasn't paying attention exactly what the predictions were, but look, I think you're right. Wheels, they are in a rough position now. The economy it's not that great. It's the third round, and then buying a little bit, I think, initially or in the second round has put them into this situation on the attack side, the stronger side of Haven. 1 rifle, SMGs, and a sheriff. That's not. Wait, no, they're on defense. Sorry, my bad. It's actually DGeNZ playing the bonus round.
We feel bad they can do attack again. We'll start over.
Yeah,
but,
easy.
Yeah, obviously DGeNZ, you know, great first half on defense. They're matching it with their offense right now as well, so it's amazing to see how they're going. Let's see the little pics here through window, bit of a hide and seek between Levi and Fried Chicken Jim. But Levi obviously doing great jobs here on Duelist. He's going to take on Active Shooter.
Oh.
Going to dash at the wrong time though, unfortunately.
Wrong time, wrong direction, right into Active Shooters' crosshairs. Now, they're also working onto the side though. Osaka just walks right on. Chise is blind. Osaka, this could be huge if he can get a few opening picks for his team. Probably Potter up to go down and the dink to come through, but oh my god, Wheels, they're striking back with the vengeance right now. Maybe Osaka can't get the spike planted, so it's not a total loss. Goes for 1 frag instead. And Wheels, they lose 1 player, 1 gun, but secure the round. They're still down by 3 though. But now this is when things get tough because DGeNZ, they are able to full buy and they are really close to a few of their ultimates as well.
I think there's just a little bit of doubt sort of maybe creeping into DGeNZ's mind. Also, we've seen Levi die 2 times in a row. Also trying to get util out and also abilities. So that dash just came at the wrong time. And unfortunately, you know, you don't want your top duelist going down early in the round. And then also the rest of it, B main seems to be sort of their favourite to go to, but I think they didn't need to push as much as they did.
Oh, Chise. Oh, it doesn't
matter! Coming through
matter!
at speed long is going to be huge for Wheels right now with the 2 players down straight away from that. And I don't think DGeNZ is going to have the ability to get this round under the bag.
Well, I mean, Hisoka, he does have the resurrection. It's possible, but they have to take control of C, in which Chise, he's just sitting there with his butt plonked down towards C long in that little lobby there. And look, it seems that DGeNZ, none of them are really concerned about going towards C at all, but really seriously, that initial opening statement coming out from Wheels, that was fantastic. The buddy system, and of course the aggression play by Chise. Yet another! The resurrection's gone now. Oh, dearie me, I think this has to be a save round for DGeNZ.
Yeah, definitely. It feels like Wheels has definitely found their mojo again, so it's going to be hard for them to sort of do what they want to do. I think obviously they maybe need to play back to their strength as just a full 5-man going in, but they might be able to get on C site here if they can get rid of this Brim. Obviously low HP is going to be bolstered obviously by Sova coming in here, full HP.
30 seconds left.
They're making so much noise as well. The rotations are coming. This will be hard to take the side. They're losing ammo as we speak as well. But nothing really comes out of it. Active Shooter and Fried Chicken, they clean up. And might I remind you, actually, Call Me was on 30 HP there. 1 single straight bullet will finish them, and he somehow survived. This brings Wheels within 2 rounds of tying things up with DGeNZ. Things are getting dangerous, and my prediction, I'm still standing by it.
I mean, you can pretty get it back up at the moment because I think DGeNZ are just, you know, they're second guessing at the moment. Obviously, they had a bit of a good gap, good first half, but Wheels, you know, the reason why they're in the grand final is they're a good squad, they're a good competition. You can't just expect to easily get to match point without them putting up a fight. But they are doing what I call them supposed to do, and they're going to go 5-man push, and I think it might pay off. Depends how Wheels holds this one.
The rotation's already through from Wheels. They have util to play with full voice open sub. Osaka is dead now. Active Shooter gets another though. The players are charming one at a time. Chise point blank doesn't confirm the headshot. ASAP dashes out of there, gets it regardless. Weak sauce. Yep, it's the weakest sauce right now. Potatoes and gravy from KFC. That's the last 2 players. You have a resurrection. Sure, you have a heal. Active Shooter already on the flanking once more. He already has his ultimate. Misses a few shots initially, but Potty Rap, that's a bit of a questionable repeat. Great tap by Hisoka, that's good. So that goes down without a fight. Can't quite get a second, and look, Wheels, oh dearie me. You're right, they found their mojo. They're coming back into this. They have awesomeness to play with, and the economy as well. It's just so good in all the players.
That's it. They're back here with the vengeance. Got money to burn as well. Unfortunately for them, at that time, DGeNZ had a really bad buy. I think it's just more of an eco rush and hoping for some good trades. But Wheels held on, didn't let him onto site, and also mopped up in short. But I think it was better. It's good to see DGeNZ sort of commit to that 5-man push. Playing with the purpose they need to find some more belief again. But Unfortunately, I think Rain is going to get picked here by Shizay. No, he doesn't do it, and I think he spotted that as well. I think the call's coming out to not peek as they retreat and head towards this C site.
Ooh, that owl drone almost spotted out Chizay. Honestly, I'm not too sure if it saw him or not. It got popped it regardless. Oh my god, the size I switch and the colors are so confusing. Come on.
We'll see what Levi can do. I'd like to see Levi, you know, at least last until bombs been planted. This arrow's probably going to find Levi and do quite a good amount of damage. He's probably typing in chat right now. Are you serious? You can't believe it. He stood right on that arrow.
Dude, he ate that. You know, a Sova Shock Dart actually does 90 damage on a perfect hit. That was pretty much there. That's insane.
That was basically all of it. But the good execute coming from here now. Molly's coming through. Ult's coming through.
Wow.
Orp coming through. Shizay finding one. But the red's going to come straight through. Would that be a bait? Will they lose it straight away?
Oh, they know exactly where Levi was. Because, like, it was walled off and they know there had to be a lurker. He gets in the initial frag, falls back now. They hear him hopping around, but at least, look, this puts Wheels on the back foot now. The losing players, just as I say that, Fulvus manages to even things up. The show stuff to come through. There's one player backside. Doesn't matter. Confirms kills a Hisoka. Osake strikes back. 2-on-2 now. Osake manages to bring it to 2v1. Confirms the final kill. Man, look, it's just the battle of the duelists right now. They are opening space for the team, but I have to say that round initially, the take, it was a little bit flawed because the Omen TP to backside, there was no smoke towards defender spawn, and that's what made Osake die initially. But the resurrection thankfully was there, and DGeNZ, they maintained their lead, and oh dear me, this is the momentum swing they needed.
Oh, that's it. It just breaks that round. You know, Wheels is able to fight back. Like you said, I don't think the Omen teleport was really necessary. Probably had to focus more on getting those smokes towards CT. But, you know, just like that, they get around back and they're 3 away from winning the match.
Wow, Fried Chicken onto Weak Sauce again. You know, I swear to God, Weak Sauce, we've seen his career go like a roller coaster right now. At first it was Weak Sauce and then goes, you know, from gravy to actual, what was it, peri peri mid, peri peri extra spicy, and now it's back all the way down to Fried Chicken gravy.
Revealing area.
Potty wrap here. Obviously in mid here is playing for a default. I've already lost one player, Weak Sauce. Unfortunately out of this play at the moment, no res available. Let's see what DGeNZ can do. But I don't think it's going to be too pressured to probably go too quickly now. Probably going to play for a pick. They do have quite a bit of time left, around about 50 seconds. But Levi here sneaking up, does hit Killjoy. Util's going to take down that turret. Probably retreat, hoping to draw some defenders over. As it looks like they're going to go for B again, which they've been favouring quite a bit. But I don't think it's going to work out too well here. We do have that raise. Getting ready for any gun that sticks through here. Potty Rap's going to clear both
30
corners.
seconds left.
And what are they doing? They're probably going to get all collated here. No, they're going to get the first pick and they're in. They're in and away now. Once the C connector's going to put some trouble. And Saka takes that one down. Chizay's going to chime in and take her out. Comes down to a 3v2. Comes down to who wants it more. Fried Chicken. Timing on in. Killjoy.
I like that. That Nanoswarm holds down the push, but Chizay's lying in wait. Potty has the lockdown available, but it's just a mode down. Realistically, Fried Chicken Jim goes for a triple. Levi, 1-on-2, opens up huge. That's a tracking shot to Chizay. Numbers are even. He has a Vandal from him, picks it up. He can honestly do his 1-on-1. Chicken Jim, one shot away from death. Levi, you have every advantage in this situation. The peak, did he see the barrel? He hears the footsteps anyways. And Chicken Jim, he's just so confused. Levi, oh, that's free. That's free. Look at that stare. Deer in headlights moment.
He looked at me and said, please no.
Oh dear.
Oh, I tell you what though, even the close-up scope in, I think probably legged or got the hip and then got the kill. And also frantically trying to find a Vandal just to get that, you know, that 1v1 fight with Mr. Sova over here. But he gets it done for his team and they're within 2 points of winning the game. They get this round and all pressure will be on Wheels to not drop a single round. Otherwise, that's the end of this map.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what. Did you see it going down this way, Digital? Did you think it'd be this close?
Yes, maybe. Okay,
nah, you're lying,
probably
mate,
not.
You're
But
lying.
yeah,
You're Pinocchio right now.
You found me out.
It's growing. It's Pinocchio.
But look, DGeNZ, such good work. Killjoy lockdowns on both sides. Wheels, their defense, no one's on A, only leaving Util there. And DGeNZ, if they can get the right read down, they don't have Sova after all. And Chizzy, aggressive down C long. Could we look to get the initial pick? Maybe. Yep, confirms onto Party Rap. And that's your lockdown gone for the attackers. Levi aggressive to side point blank. Runs around to Bulvis. Look, this is their 11th round. This is almost match points. But can they bring this round back?
Last player standing.
Oh, that grenade saves Sova right there, and right now it looks like Wheels are going to pick up this next round. Sage probably try and ruin economy, if not maybe save, but I reckon their econ's pretty good. Oh no, it's not too bad. Can go for it if she wants.
Oh no.
Getting taken out by the Rays here. Shot guys come through and has to go with the AWP. But Ray's going to pick up that kill through the box. 11-9. They still need 2 rounds to close it out. And their economy's not looking fantastic, so they might need to just maybe give up a round, or at least get 1 rifle, maybe a bit of a half buy here, just to stay competitive and maybe get lucky and try to have a close quarters fight and get to match point. But Wheels though managed to get that round back, and it's still never say die, never say it's over. Can we see it go to overtime, Digital? Could it be on the first map we get it?
Well, quoting the Justin Bieber lyrics, never say never, I suppose. Or is that song? I can't remember, but Chizzy, I like that positioning early on, aggressively watching A long, locking the angle down with the operator, and this guarantees his team rotating everywhere around the map to B and more or less 2 towards C. They should be almost really difficult for DGeNZ. Hisoka had the right idea. Doesn't get taken down. The 1-on-1 trade, at least, numbers are even. And as you can see, Billy Chizzy is going to rotate off. Levi, right-click, point blank, takes down front into Chicken Jim. And the firing squad, this is going so badly for Wheels now. They're down to the last 2 players, 2 on 4. The ultimates are available as well. Fulvus at least gets Levi. And that's discipline right there. You have the man advantage, confirm the spike plant, and play post plant with your team. Instead, try to go for the aggressive peak. And this makes it actually doable right now for Wheels to retake.
Well, Killjoy ult's going to be used greatly. The last defender of that post part is going to get taken out. They're all off site. So going through that. Util though coming through huge. And I think another one being put down as well. It hasn't been destroyed, or has it?
The spike is...
Wi-Fi smoke. They're going to ping the bomb here. They're going to stick it.
Fulvus gets it halfway at least. Don't have any smokes to work with right now. Oh, what a sharp shot from Chizzy. Potty Rap walks right into it. They get the defuse. Seriously though, that round came really close. The economy of Wheels must have taken the blow at the very least, but the 1 round advantage for DGeNZ. They can buy this round. This is their chance to bring it back.
That's it. Like I said, you know, they had a rifle. They had pretty much a bit of a crappy buy, but still competitive, and they almost pulled it off too. They almost got to match point. It would have been 12-9, sorry, and it would have just basically been over, but. The retake there, the Killjoy ult, just so impressive. Obviously, Rainer being stuck on site gets the 2v1 trade down, and then the last 2 playing off site, unable to defend the bomb.
I was a little bit disappointed there, really, that we didn't see the counter lockdown come out towards C long cubby. But look, it is what it is. The round's been lost, so now on to the next. But it seems Chizzy aggressive peak. Oh, takes a few shots, but gets the sharp shot onto Osake. The resurrection, I think, on Hisoka, it's not quite charged up yet. It's close, but can they actually manage to bring it back in this round, though?
Yeah, well, that's it. I think she's got 1 more kill, and the res will come out, so might try and do a bit of priority of a double peek and try to get Sage to get that kill to confirm it, and then get that res coming up. But like we did say before, the Killjoy ult, the counter had to probably come down almost straight away. Maybe wasn't in a good position to get it done, but obviously playing off site, so now we get that Killjoy ult down. They might save it for the last round to confirm match point and get the win, and just finish the map and go on to the next one. So that could have easily also probably been the IGL call to save it.
Granted, I think they are going for the ult orb now. As you can see, it should be active. There you go. They're running back over to A, but Chizzy, he's in a really aggressive position. He could potentially catch a few players off guard and mow them down. But also to mention, I'm not too sure right now, but maybe the economy for Wheels, it's not as good, so they don't actually need the Killjoy locked in to win the final round. Levi on the lurk, manages to catch out 1, and Chizzy only good for 1. Oh, Fulvus has rotated over though. Numbers are somewhat even, but there you go. There's the Killjoy lockdown, and the orbital strike, I believe, will be used to cancel. There's so much util. It's a mow down. Oh my god. Wheels, they bring it back. 11-11 DGeNZ. The dream. It was there, but now the economy. It's bloody rough, mate. It's going to have to be match point and overtime, potentially.
That's it. I mean, you love Levi, you know, doing that lurking role on the jet. Managed to get the 1 kill. Absolutely needed to get that Sova killed as well to help his teammates out. And also the jet over on Will's side. Chizay just holding down A long and confirming those kills. Very rough to try and take sight as well on that Brimstone ult coming down. So I think the wheels aren't falling off. I think they've been changed over and we're going to slicks. And Wheels might be able to win the drag race down to match point.
Well, I'll have to defer to your knowledge of Wheels because I literally have no idea what slicks are. It sounds like a drag race thing, sure, I guess. I was going to say they've gone to a pit stop.
You want to go fast, you put your slicks on.
Damn, son. Would they actually also apply for sprinters?
In some cases, yes.
Oh, wow. Indoor sprinting, maybe.
But, it's going to be interesting how this round goes. I mean, you know, if either one wins, we're going to go to match point, and then it puts pressure on the other team.
Oh, the util.
A site looks pretty vulnerable if they can get in.
They have to go fast though, because Fulvus no Killjoy lockdown to deny the push, and one piece at a time. His util's getting destroyed. But okay, this is interesting. DGeNZ, they destroyed util, and now they're falling out of there.
Levi is hoping to get onto this C site.
Oh, this is huge.
Find it barren of any defenders.
That's TP as well. It's so much audio, like noise. Wheels can't quite figure it out.
I don't mind that. I like that. That puts him in a good position to get the rotate. As long as he holds it. He's looked away at the wrong time.
Oh, God. Things are falling apart. They had a good idea initially starting off. At least Levi tries one back. Wasn't quite watching over towards Garage. Active shooter. Yeah, he probably can't break the wall, and Hisoka has to get huge here. It's all down to Osaka now. 1-on-4. Has the Empress to work with. That's an initial opener. Couldn't quite hit the dismiss in time. Gets blown up by active shooter. Match point for Wheels. Oh man, this is getting so close, Steve. But I have faith. Wheels, they can take map 1 still.
Well, as much as this DGeNZ, you know, underdog story has happened for us, everyone loves an underdog. You know, we're all Australians here. We go for the little guy. Full, you know, PogChamp in the chat for these boys. They've done really well to get within, you know, 2 if they end up losing this next round. But I mean, it's still 1 round to play. These guys, if they dig deep, maybe get a good pick. Maybe a bit of luck, bit of timing. If you know Levi and Osaka can, you know, team up together and get this Brim and get on the C site, they might stand a chance of taking this to OT.
Maybe. And Chizay, you know, same story, just really locking down the A site with the operator, I'm assuming, in his hands. He has a player in Source to help him out. Granted, it's not needed. Levi, I don't know, man. Like, as a lurking role on Jet, sure, it's worked out for his team somewhat, but usually you should be opening up site for your team. But I suppose that's why they have Reyna going with the team, opening up with Lears. And this looks to be edging over towards a C take. Active shooter spots a few out. Oh, dearie me. This could be disgusting.
Oh, no.
Oh, triple opera. Oh my god, this is absolute filth right now. They want this round.
Actually, Wills has just said if you see him once, they're dead with his one shot.
Oh.
But they do pick up the Raze though. If they can regroup with Levi, they might be able to stand a chance. If she does get another pick.
Oh, Levi's going huge.
Out.
Yeah, nah, man. Look, 3-on-3.
There's the chance. 3v3. This is what you play for. I mean, just to give you a shot, even chance to get this one to take it to OT. They're gonna take it both hands. So here we go. The only one that can really put this without doubt is probably Chizay with the knives.
That's good support from Hisoka. Does heal his Omen slightly. And we have a late lurk, though, through Garage anytime soon. Yes, Osaka confirms one to Fried Chicken Gym. And, oh, Steve, look. Overtime map 1. Is it possible? I think it is. No smokes. Only the Cloudburst. Chizay maybe can stick it to almost halfway, but he's going to get shot at through the smoke.
Oh, that is massive overtime digital. Let's go.
Yay.
Switching sides.
I wasn't expecting this, I'll be honest. This is brutality. Oh, dearie me. Levi, 28 kills. This guy is just putting the entirety of DGeNZ on his back, carrying them through the thick of it. Meanwhile, Wheels, they are sort of playing better as a team, one can say. But Call Me, oh, really not putting up the numbers. Maybe a slow day initially starting off map 1.
Well, like I said, of course it is. Obviously, I think Kill Me has been caught with util out a little bit, same as Levi, but Obviously, being the duelist, you're going to obviously get more frags on entry. Obviously, I think Brim's been told to sort of take a back seat, as most smokers do, just to sort of stay viable and stay, within the map. Also, the ultimate, the molly, you want those majority of the round. You don't want to lose your Brim too early. But I hate to say it, but we're here to overtime, and the fans in chat, can we get some hype in the chat? Because these boys are putting on a show. Everyone at home, 12-12. Who gets the first round of OT?
That was a really interesting interaction with the boombot, because like Weak Sauce, he shouldn't have been spotted, but I'm pretty sure somehow it spotted him, and they used util to clear down low. Now Weak Sauce, this is a really good position, and DGeNZ, oh no, catches him with his pants down. Osaka has to go huge here. The lineup gets two, maybe a third now to dash away and confirm the triple. The dismiss as well to peak even further. 2-on-3, he's going for more, but no, I don't think the greed was the play there, because DGeNZ gets the kill easily. No teammates were there to trade him out. Posse Rap and Levi, Captain Levi, 28 kills. They can honestly win map 1 in OT, but look at the last two players of Wheels. They're playing together, the buddy system to ensure the guaranteed trade. DGeNZ confirms onto Levi, Jet on Jet, Potter Rap, 1-on-2. They're split up now, the isolation is very much possible, but DGeNZ, the moment he uses the updraft, Potter Rap will get exposed. He gets spotted out anyways, and was active due to finish off. Wheels, they take the first round in OT.
Tell you what, Rainer almost rewrote the script. Could have had an ace. Unfortunately, just got double tapped from another side. But tell you what, that C execute was pretty good, and we'll see how we go as we swap over now. What can DGeNZ do? Are they going to follow with Levi? Is Levi going to do a lurk? I mean, I think it really revolves around him. Obviously, maybe getting them on site. At least, we need him to probably live longer than what he's normally been doing. Hope he doesn't get caught with util this time either. But they're actually going to get more aggressive now. Wheels on the defense and push C long and try to get behind them. Something they haven't done too often, which I don't think DGeNZ is going to expect, and it might be their own doing.
Well, you say that, but it does seem like DGeNZ, they want to work over towards the A side, in which there's more players stacked there, and of course, defend the util. But no, this is risky. Weak Sauce, his back could be exposed to DGeNZ as he's pushing him even further. DGeNZ may be able to get a few more kills now. He's getting so close. And he's in the attack as spawn of all places. Weak Sauce gets taken down. DGeNZ confirms the spike. And he announced it to one at a time that players are falling. DGeNZ, the late lurk has finally paid off. His soccer trades back. But look, DGeNZ 2v4. The resurrection's so far away. I think map 1, this is it. The closer for Wheels. Unless a miracle happens right now for DGeNZ.
Don't count them out just yet. They still haven't, decided on a bomb site yet. They still could get a pick. But I think Wheels will just let time run out and not get too aggressive. That's going to force DGeNZ to show their hand. And it looks like they're going to go and see if they can take on Brim.
Well, stats-wise, Forming hasn't been doing too good. And yeah, they spot him out. That's the easy kill. Time is running out though. Forbes could be the one to close things up. The resurrection out from his soccer. They have the sponsor side right now. Get the spike down. And look at Wheels. They are also aware. They're going to stop the spike from going down. It does get denied. Levi, no time left. Has to go for a kill. 14-12. Oh, that's just... What a way to end it, really. Wheels. Man, the timing.
Ooh, sheesh. That was pretty good. That's the first map. I hate to see how second and possibly third is going to go, Digital.
Steve, I cannot believe you sort of jinxed it. Overtime already in map 1. And this is a best of 3 series for the amateur grand finals. Whichever team wins, they will progress on to evolution in the next season of LPL. But look at the scoreboard right now. Levi, sorry, just want to reply to the players. Levi, 29 kills. First Bloods aren't too amazing because DGeNZ absolutely has that on lock. In fact, the entirety of Wheels, they were always the ones getting the initial picks on paper, right? Call me having a slow day, I'll say the very least. So it really is Levi is the huge outstander right now on DGeNZ, but even so, the rest of his team couldn't quite follow his pace, and they fell just short. But by God, Steve, it came so close.
Sure, I mean, look at Levi, 29, 22, 1. 4 First Bloods, but then you look a little bit lower as well, and you see Fried Chicken Jim, active shooter, Shize, Huvilis just behind Osaka. I mean, yes, Call Me probably didn't have the frag out that he wanted to, but I mean, being a Brim, controller as well, it doesn't matter the kills that you get, it's what you bring to your team as well in terms of map control. And I think he did his job, to be honest. Depends if he changes for the next map or not. But even going back to the scoreboard as well, looking at the kills go down there, Will's pretty much all bunched together. Obviously, the standout, Levi had to go huge for quite a bit, and that might have taken quite a bit out of him as we progress to the second map. So it'll be interesting to see if Wills can probably keep this momentum going as a team going forward. And also, Levi, can he keep at that consistent level to get these kills, get the entries, a little bit of a lurk. I'd like to see him go with the team a bit more and create that space as a Jet normally does in order for his team to get in. But ultimately, his team, Weak Sauce, Potty Rap, Hisaka, need to try and get those kills up a little bit more even with them and try to get the frags out as a team. I think too many times, unfortunately, they didn't get the 2v2 trades. I think they were taking too many 1v2 battles. I think it's maybe that's how Wheels normally set up their peak advantage sort of thing. But yeah, generally the trades were going in favour of Wheels quite a bit, as we can see on the scoreboard. But nevertheless, man, I mean, Levi did have to go huge and clutch in some rounds. And by no means was that a boring 12-14 first map of a BO3 for a grand final. I mean, that's what we want. This is a grand final. This is it. There's no game after this one. There's no, we're gonna next time. You win this, you go into Evo with a free slate, free everything. You get first class, business class, put them forward, put your feet up. You've done the hard work, and then you're on your way to Evo. Whereas the loser will think about the season that could have been, the game that got away.
All right, that's starting to sound real sad now for the losers because no one's losing just yet. It's only been map one. So, guys, huge summary there. It was very well done. Levi, can he maintain the momentum going to map 2? Ascent, Wheels starting on defense. So, find out soon because we are going for a short breather. And, guys, map 2 of DGeNZ versus Wheels coming in hot. Don't go away. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to LPL Amateur League Grand Finals of LPL Valorant, honestly, in case you guys don't know what game you're watching. But look, Steve, that map won. It went the distance. Overtime, in map 1, best of 3 on Haven, DGeNZ, they came so close. Just a little bit extra, and they probably could have taken the win from Wheels. But now we're in map 2. How do you feel coming to this? Because Bind, it's a much smaller map, and Wheels, given how well they play as a team, honestly, I think this could be a 2-0 series.
Well, I think you can look at DGeNZ as well. That's going to probably do them quite a bit of confidence, knowing that they can take it up to Wheels. Obviously, at the beginning of the first half, it sort of looked like Wheels were going to get away to a pretty good start, even though the beginning of the match was basically 1-1 on pistol. No one was able to get that two break straight away, and try and get that lead worked on. But Wheels did get out to a bit of I think it was maybe 3 to 4 round advantage. But then DGeNZ just found a will to get that first round, get a bit of confidence back, and then put a couple more back to back. I think they lost maybe one after that, but then they crossed over 7-5 onto attack. But the big standout, Levi, I mean, if he can stay warm, if he can stay hot and ready to go into this second map, it depends if their team comp changes a little bit. Obviously, I think it will being Bind. We'll probably might see a few people change agents. But at least for DGeNZ, they know that they can match Wheels where it matters. They just probably need to stay with them. I think if Wheels do get a few rounds in a row early, it might probably sink back into the back of their mind that they did end up, coming from behind on the first map for the win. But it all comes down to the first two. I mean, they can get momentum. I think they should be pretty good. But we also talked about Cormy as well, not able to obviously frag out as he normally does. Not too sure if it came down to the fact that he was on Brimstone, but I think we'll see if he can actually rock up. And I think that's just mainly DGeNZ need to come and support Levi and Osake a little bit more. But obviously Wheels, we know that they can probably take it the distance and are probably favourites. Going by first map, obviously it looked a bit shaky, but they got it done. But I think second map's probably going to be just as tight.
Yeah, and the second map, I corrected myself earlier if I said it was Bind, because it's actually a sense now. This, it's got to be.
How much were you paying you to get these maps right? Come on.
Just a little bit of fried chicken. You like Nando's with like the extra hot pepper, right? You can take that. Yeah, you won't sweat like anything too deadly out. Oh, okay. Teams are ready. It will be a sense. Now this is a really execution heavy map, and let's just get the game started while we go through the agent picks real soon. And Steve, right now, man, I sense. I think this really comes down to personal aim, and like you said earlier, if actually what was his name, Levi can stay hot throughout, this actually could favor DGeNZ and go to map 3.
Well, that's it. I mean, let me see the picks going through. Levi obviously picking up the jet again. Same with Chizay. Cormy is actually going to go Brimstone again, so that's interesting. Still keep that pick. We'll see if he can bring the frags to the table for his team. But like I said, he played support. He played his role, let his team get the work done. So that's probably what his role is in the team. But a bit of a change up here. Obviously, weak source was Omen. Now going to go on Reyna. Ahsoka, I think, is still going to go the Sage, although hovering over Raze at the moment. Probably saying, just let me be a duelist once in my life, but probably going to stay down with Sage. Killjoy coming out for both teams there. It's going to be the Sentinel to lock down the sites, which is probably the bigger pick now. I think we've probably gone past the stage of having a Cypher. But Hisaka is actually going to go duelist. So we're going to have 3 duelists here. Actually for DGeNZ, which I actually like. This is not too bad. I think they might be trying to go for broke here. Obviously, not going with that Sage now. There's going to be no heals. Rain's going to be the one able to heal. No heals on Wheel side. So, but then again, that didn't really impact them too much. So, bit of a change in team comp might be what DGeNZ are looking for to actually bring the Sage in, because I think Osaka actually didn't frag too bad on Sage either. So maybe get a bit more aggressive, and maybe sort of, be more aggressive, because I think that's Levi's play style, and I want to support him a bit too much on this map. So I think there might be some heavy presses coming from DGeNZ early.
Oh, DGeNZ, this is it. Like I mentioned, do or die. Triple duelist on Ascent. Honestly, I can't really say if I've seen this a lot recently. I'm not too sure if I can quote any scene, really, that plays triple duelist on Ascent. So thankfully, they are starting off on the defense side. No, they are...
They're on attack. They're
Oh
ready.
yeah, they are. Yeah, on the attack side, looking for mid controls to start things off. Killjoy util to watch, of course, an aggressive B main push, and Chizay again, his signature, going aggro to get positioning for his team.
Oh, heavy bank there coming out from weak source on the Jet. No heals, pretty much for either team apart from the Reyna. So she's going to be living with that damage.
Oh dear.
Executes coming through. Fugulous has their back, gets one, no, doesn't get the second. Levi lives. It's going to get down towards Generator. Door comes down, going to shut out.
Huge.
Active shooter. Trey goes down through. Weak source going to grab that one. Molly lineup from Call Me is going to come through. And then he's going to get taken down by Potty Rap as well. Comes down to a 1v4. What can Fried Chicken Jim do? He's hoping for a miracle. He grabs one, can't grab the second. Weak source. Getting a bit more aggressive. Now playing on that Reyna compared to Omen. And DGeNZ will grab that first map. Duelist, probably the way to go for DGeNZ to get on the board nice and early. Probably going to get a buy up this second round. It's actually worked out that they're on attack, so they're probably thinking if we can grab, you know, max rounds on this as much as we can, we'll just try and finish the match on the first half.
Well, to be fair, you know, on defense, even as a triple duelist, I think it would work out because map 1, we didn't really see much aggression coming out on the defense coming out from DGeNZ. So now in map 2, that might be the real curveball that they need to bring into map 3. And look, just early util being used. It will spot out one, but it does seems to be, I don't know, maybe mid control, leaning towards picks early on. But Fulvis, along with that raise, the shorty in tow, could be looking to go for a crossfire. But Levi, yep, too sharp. Gets the kill, 48 HP though. No heals like I mentioned earlier. Fulvis on the trade back. Weak source, there you go. Gets the trade and the overheals come through. Becomes a living tank. Call Me, this is a rough position. Maybe he has another lineup here, but no Molly to be present. And this should be an easy farming round going the way for DGeNZ.
Oh, he does get that spike carrier though, and they're going to lose that spike control.
Well, it's just absolute silence so far. For a bonus round, losing 2 players, that should be the absolute maximum. Potty Rap gets one to Chizay. Glass has been cracked. And look, the last 2 players have run down wheels. One is essentially, you breathe on him and he's dead. It's really down to Fried Chicken to try and get something to happen. The footstep was heard by Potty Rap, and it should be easy spray down. Charging up the lockdown a little bit more. Oh, you must be joking. The dink from Fried Chicken, and then this second, like, really casual shot. Makes it a 2-on-2 now. Finally, Call Me gets executed. Fried Chicken, he wants the damage. Get that Vandal off of the hands of Weak Source for the double swing. Good util usage. And Weak Source isn't spotted. That Soccer gets the kill regardless. Wow, actually, you know what I realized? We're seeing Weak Source playing Reyna on the duelist role, so that's quite the curveball from what he was initially, and perhaps this is his real stride. As you can see, 2 rounds in, 4 kills, nothing to write home about, but 1 off of the Empress.
Yeah, well, that's it. I mean, obviously, we saw Levi go pretty huge for his team last round. Obviously, Sake switching from the Sage to the Brim. They go have attack, so obviously it was probably a mention to call to probably change the lineup a little bit, which they have. And I think the 3 duelists on Ascent is probably the way to go to try and get these rounds quickly as much as they can. But it comes down to Wheels now. What can they do? Are they able to get it? But Chizay's going to get found out pretty quick. Fried Chicken gets the Odin wallbang. Disgusting, but it does work. So it's staple for Sova. Levi's going to grab that mid control. Fried Chicken goes down on site. That's going to be site control for DGeNZ. Potty Rap. Up on the site here, we do have active shooter and Killjoy.
Spike planted.
Trying to get through. But there's only two attackers on site though, so this might be a good retake here for Wheels.
Well, it's a good start with the Nano Swarms. It does burn down Call Me just very slightly. He has the Molly this time, so I'm expecting to see some crazy lineups potentially. Osake and Potty Up trying to hold things down. Indeed they do. 1-on-1. Osake spray transfer on the triple. Confirms the round win. 3-0 on the board right now for DGeNZ. But the economy, they lost 4 players that round. The reinvestment, it's going to have to cost them. And honestly, if Wheels, they can steal this round, they can swing momentum back in their favor somewhat. And going back to the start of the round though, I liked what Fried Chicken he was doing with the Odin buy. Very risky play. Almost working out there, and if Chizay managed to dash out of B main to safety, that round may have gone very differently.
Oh, for sure. But like you said, you know, it's it's pretty good. DGeNZ also playing, you know, with good confidence. They know they can take it to Wheels, and they've gone for it. They need to win this map. Otherwise, there's no map 3, and they're going huge for it at the moment.
Oh, initial opening pick by Hisoka, even managed to pick up the ult orb, and that's basically one off of having the showstopper, hugely impactful ultimate full burst on 45 HP as well. When did that even happen? So right now, it does seem that DGeNZ, they aren't missing anything. Wheels, they're getting forced back, and upgraded pistols at the best they can hope for. Maybe some damage, get a few kills, but retaking the site, winning this round is going to be next to impossible.
Pretty much. I mean, we've got 3 DGeNZ players here holding tree in a kill zone, and they're not going to get anyone through at all. I think even racking up the kills, although we do see a huge shot coming in from Fuvulus. Can't get another one on Levi. Levi will get 3k for that round, and already on 4 rounds. It's a bit of a role reversal that we sort of saw Wheels do in the first map. Even though the score was 1-1 to begin with, they did manage to get 4 rounds ahead. But DGeNZ are able to get 4 on the board quickly with this 3 duelist comp, and already it's looking good for DGeNZ. I mean, the swap, you know, with the agents has actually worked out really well for him. So probably enough talking about DGeNZ and Levi as the chat thinks we're taking favourite sides. So let's talk about Wheels. What can they do now? We know Chizay is pretty good, as he's got the operator here, about to pick shields. Unfortunately, he risked that one and can't get a kill there, but we do see him survive and cross him back over again. So I think Chizay needs to go hard like Levi has and get his team back in the match. But I think Wheels just need to get lucky with a few kills and, you know, deny them getting site control because they're getting in too easy.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you have a triple duelist setup. It should, at the very least, mean you're getting the initial picks and getting site control. It really comes down to how well, I would say, Wheels can play the retake. They have utility to play, and they have very much sharp players. But once again, look, Wheels now, this is what a difference from how they played the previous few rounds. They played slow on the previous few. I mean, faster, well, more aggressively on the peaks. Just a much slower active shooter about to engage now. Levi does get taken down, and looks like just being so patient is starting to work out for them. Chizay holding on to the operator, still fired off for warning shots. And we are seeing the a pinch come through, I believe. But Wheels, they already have a man advantage, can perhaps extend that even further.
Yeah, of course, coming down here to go to A. Hellfire's coming through. Sake fighting Fugulus, and that does give them map control. Sake with here comes the party, not going to get any damage.
Oh, wow.
They're going for it. Spike's going to get down there by Fried Chicken, though. He's looking for some more damage. Can't find anyone. It's going to be 3v3 yet again. It feels like it's just been 2v2, 3v3 for the whole map. But Hisaku's going to put it through to CT.
Oh.
And fighting through. Fried Chicken with the Odin. Is he going to get him when he kicks back in? He's looking the wrong way. Does get the kill, though. Does get the second. 11 HP and a dream.
That was ego from Weak Sauce. He really didn't have to pick the angle. Fried Chicken's already on 11 HP. The shot! Oh, that's beautiful from Fried Chicken. How did he know? Did he see part of the gun stick out through the wall or something? What a clutch. 1 on 3, 11 HP. The ultimates weren't in his favor. He should not have won that. But one by one, DGeNZ peeked him. One by one, Fried Chicken Jim killed them. And there you go. First round on the board for Wheels. This could be the swing.
Tell you what, that's finger looking good if you love KFC. That shock dart, just finding the feet of that Ray. Killjoy, sorry.
Mate, I haven't had dinner yet, and you're talking to me about fried chicken.
Oh, you know, a bit of, you know, potato and gravy, you know, maybe a zinger box. Treat yourself, mate. Treat yourself.
God damn it, mate.
I know you haven't eaten dinner yet, so we'll keep using food analogies. But round 1 on the board now for Wheels. Will that be the spark, the fire that they need to light this, you know, comeback train with Fried Chicken Jim? Obviously on that shotgun now, probably go back to the Odin. But as we said, Sova, a very good pick on majority of maps, getting it done for his team. Wheels though, can they get a second round? Can DGeNZ fight back and find their 5th? As Chizay finds one through tiles. That's going to be an early advantage to Wheels. It's going to force DGeNZ on the back foot now.
That is actually a good initial opening pick from Chizay. It was a matter of time before I actually got the initial opening frag over towards B-Link there, which you call shields. Some of the people call tiles. Man, there's so many plays.
So many words. It's good.
I like the smoke, and there's that 20-second smoke from Osake. The mollies come through from Call Me. That's early reinvestment. And Weak Sauce just spamming through the smoke, gets the kill regardless. Numbers are even again. DGeNZ, oh look, they have so much control across the map, and B, no one's on B right now for Wheels. Active 2 gets smoked off, gets at least one initial frag, but the trade back instantly from Osaka. Couldn't quite run out of the angle. DGeNZ, he fires off a few warning shots as he gets tagged up. Weaksource getting Chizay now. The numbers for Wheels is going down by the second. Levi next door neighbors. If he swings this, Fried Chicken probably can get the kill, but the rotation come through. Fulvis catches Osaka off guard. That's brutal. That's not what you wanted happening. And Fried Chicken finally catches Levi on the peak. Fulvis cleans up. Wheels, they indeed get their second round, and DGeNZ, I can't help but think, Steve, that round's just... They were playing so initially careful and tactical at the start, and then towards the end, just a little bit sloppy, running around, not checking all the angles, knives out. They had time to work with, and look, one at a time, they get picked off.
Yeah, unfortunately, it feels like DGeNZ, you know, we're a bit of a well-oiled machine at the beginning, winning the 4 in a row. Obviously, the brakes have been pumped, Wheels have started to get back on track, chipping away at this econ and at the rounds as well, and they're already 2-4. So it's going to come down to DGeNZ now to try and find that, that hot sauce that they found at the beginning to get them 4 rounds. But Wheels, as we all know, you know, they're a good team. They're not going to go down too easy, and witnessing a bit of a comeback at the moment.
That's a lot of useful expenditory towards B main and damage as well. But look at how many ultimates Wheels has coming into this round. You have the orbital strike, the lockdown, the showstopper, and at this rate of how they're playing so slow and tactical, there's no reason in which they should lose this round. Chizay, his barrel gets exposed, misses shot to Levi, and Levi, oh my god, how did he get onto the site and then actually back out without losing his life?
I think his cousin Sweetini. Don't quote me on that. Don't go to Ancestry. I just I'll put it out there. But he manages to get away with that low HP that he's got. We got Brim versus Brim here, just near tree. They don't know that they're in the same postcode. Footsteps going to come through though. Osaka, Chizay trade. Weaksource gets a trade as well. DGeNZ putting down the gauntlet right now. The 1-2 good night, and they're going to win the round from this, or will Wheels find a way to get a few picks? Chizay does come to the table with those daggers on Osaka.
Look, Steve.
Go up into heaven, finds one, can't find any daggers at all. Nade's going to come through, that's going to hit his feet, that's going to kill him. And it does. Last player standing will be Fried Chicken Jim. We have seen him clutch these. Beautiful arrow. Just can't find that one tap onto Ahsoka. And she's going to get that through the wall bang, and that'll be another round to DGeNZ 5-2.
Yeah, look, that round, you know, Steve, like, all I can really say is it's just almost not enough discipline and ego coming out from a few of these players. Especially, I think it was Osaka there. He really didn't have to peek towards A heaven. He has 1 more kills. He has the ultimate already. Why invest further on? His team would be in a much more comfortable position than they are right now if he saved that rifle coming into it. Of course, the man advantage, you cannot deny either. Wheels back on another eco. Similar stories on both sides. Ultimates everywhere, but Soccer, this is brutal. Gets the initial opening frag and picks up 2. Easy peasy. Chizay bowlers down, already. Sights open.
Well, that's it. I mean, they had the life advantage as well. Didn't need to overpeak as well. Just got to hold that off angle and let them, you know, retreat onto your screen and hold that angle. Okay. Active shoot though, being very active with the sheriff though, because a 1-2 good night to Hisaka.
Oh no.
Here comes the party. Is activated. Call me with the shorty up short. Levi and Osaka getting killed as well. And it comes down to Fried Chicken as well. Has this guy got 9 lives or what? Last player remaining for his team yet again has a shock dart. So I'd like to see him use it off the back wall there. Doesn't actually find any damage. Molly coming through. That's going to deny him any sight. Getting forward. He does have his util though. Does have his arrow. It's going to come through. It's going to reveal no one actually. Can't believe it didn't reveal Grim there.
Surprising. It is. But look, Fried Chicken, he shouldn't really have a chance of winning this round. Levi and Osaka just locking it down. He gets wallbanged 25 now. He's still firing off blind bloody shots. You're right, 9 lives. Finally, he uses all of them up. Weaksource gets the kill. 3 ultimates now. 4, I take it back, on DGeNZ. They can come into this round with a vengeance. But, however, on the defense, look at Wheels. You have your Killjoy lockdown, you have your Orbital Strike available, and the Hunter's Fury on Fried Chicken Jim, who has actually invested the Odin again over towards B. And look at where currently DGeNZ are edging towards. This could be a huge mode down, followed by an ultimate as well.
That's it. I mean, 4 rounds clearing now. Again, DGeNZ, you know, did really good work in that round. Found the kills, got on site. Obviously, wasn't a really good buy, obviously for Wheels, so it made it a little bit easier with the gun differential. Obviously, we got Fried Chicken over here with the Odin, just ready to mow down all opposition. Razor's actually going to peek that a little bit and does come off second best. Lucky to get out there alive. We know that spot there can be a real sweet spot for every Sova on the map there. As we see, Fuelist is going to be taking the 1v1 onto Levi here. Not so sure his shoulder or not.
He doesn't need to spot his shoulder when his usual is to get the job done and spraying through the smoke. He must be joking. Catches Osaka of all people. Levi still using the cloud bursts to sort of aggress onto the A site. Call me not going for the peak. That's good. The numbers are even. There's no reason to go too aggro. You can always play retake, but the spike is yet to make its way onto the site just yet. Boombot will reveal one. Hisoka, 34. Get the spike, man. What are you doing? Goes aggro, dodges the paint shells just briefly. Okay, that showstopper, I hate to say it felt like a little bit of a waste there.
The showstopper was to deny the peak, I reckon, for him to get across.
Potentially, fear tactics. Not that's really working out right now because the Killjoy lockdown, one at a time. Call me, sprays down another. Weak source, triple. As the Empress can fall out of there. That's all on him. 1 on 2. I mean, it's doable.
Oh, he's going to shoot it. 4K for Fuelist in a really good retake. But like we did say, you do have the bomb raised. What are you doing? But I think this is mainly a scare tactic. He was obviously stuck in tree for quite a long time, knowing that they were holding Garden, not allowing him to easily get into sight with obviously the Jet and the Reyna, who were on site, and obviously Brim holding Heaven. Didn't want to peek, want to play retake, and not feed kills and give up that Heaven control. And it actually worked out for Wheels there. They managed to get it within 3 now. They're 3 on the board. And they're it's a real slow, messy grind, but I think Wheels are slowly starting to build themselves up a little bit. But it's actually good seeing the kills being pretty shared around at the moment. Obviously, attackers 11 and 10, Fuelist on 10. Oh, Saka chiming in on Chise with that opening pick.
That's a beautiful peek. And I want to say as well, early on, Osaka dying through the smoke blindly. By Bulbous, I think it was. That's a smoke gone. Also the orbital strike to deny the Killjoy lockdown. And somehow he does manage to dodge from the util. And look, he gets distracted. Levi just peeks in the perfectly right time. Gets one and gets sprayed down by Call Me with the fire rate boost as well.
Stim beacon, oh my god.
But one at a time. Look, the players of Wheels, they're falling. Call Me gets yet another. The Stim beacon is what he needed. And Weak Source popping up like a chipmunk. Hello there. Sucker from behind on the lurk. Catches Fried Chicken Jim. That's the Odin expensive investment, I have to say. Not by much, though. And look, DGeNZ, they're leading by 4.
I was just about to start commentating. Fried Chicken is the last man. Oh, he's dead. It's the last man alive again. But obviously that little lurk there, taking him down straight away, blindsided. And just like that, they move 4 rounds clear yet again. DGeNZ just doing the, I don't know if you guys follow the AFL, but they're doing the Dustin Martin defend off.
What the hell is that?
Basically when you've got the ball and a player tries to attack you, and you just straight by them, and you go, no, I don't think so. They've done that, they're 4 rounds clear again, momentum back to DGeNZ. Sheriff fire from everyone on Wheels. It's the Wild Wild West. What can they do?
Well, that Dusty Martin, whatever you're saying, that sounds like a huge breach of the Geneva Convention or something. That sounds brutal in a sports game. But this is a sports game. Well, this is esports, I have to say. And yeah, look, Eco coming out from Wheels. Things are looking good for them. And this is a much bigger disparity in the first half compared to map 1. I'm pretty sure DGeNZ, they should be able to go into the second half with a much larger scoreline. But nothing, because Active Shooter can't get the shots. DGeNZ looking to go clean this round. I'll take it back. I'll take it back.
Must have been a Wild Wild West enthusiast back in the day, because that was a clean-ass shot.
Hanu.
Oh, nice pincer move there from the Killjoy and the Reyna. Obviously knowing that Killjoy plays Switch quite a few times already. Can we get a double here? No,
oh, wow.
This one. Util comes out, has to run, probably going to get killed anyway. Hisaka does push that with the gun in. But guess who's last alive again?
Oh, wow! 9 lives! Not for long! Oh,
come on, Jim. What are you doing, mate?
it's really unfortunate as well because I think what we're seeing is that Wheels, they aren't really adapting to the attacking pattern of DGeNZ. It's the same play every single time. Fulvis plays on A side or plays over towards short. Has Util placed in the same locations. The alarm bot, sure, maybe a few mollies around sight. And look, it's just DGeNZ. They know what's happening. It's just the same old trend. That's why they're taking A every single time. They've completely ignored B, and Fried Chicken, he's left holding the bag every single time. This time, the Odin investment again, but I'm pretty sure at DGeNZ they aren't going for the B tech, and I may be wrong right now. They have the Util.
Well, that's it. I mean, they know that Fried Chicken Jim is there with the Odin. Sova normally plays there. Tries to get those wall bangs to get those cheesy kills. I think DGeNZ has said, you know, we're not going to play that game. We're going to avoid it, but they're going to go for it this time now. They're going to throw the curveball. Here comes the party. It's stopped straight away, but they're still getting in. They're finding tags, they're finding kills. And Weak Source is avoiding all these shots apart from Active Shooter who puts him down in the end. And it's going to be 3 CT, 1 market. Potty Rap has a good spot here.
Oh dear.
Out. He is cleared out of that site. And Osake is going to be the last one here. He does have U2 and he's going to use it straight away. Hard to get the time of day to do it. And Wheels with a good retake there. They probably won't go B again ever.
Yep.
I mean, they did try their luck at it. They've been going A and mid quite a bit, which has been working out for him. But I think, as they said, pretty much in their little call that they're probably in, they don't want to, you know, push B with obviously Sova there in the Odin. So that'll finish us up 8-4. We get the swap, and DGeNZ, you know, we thought they might have, you know, gone in the shell a little bit, but they've done pretty well. They've come and supported Levi. Who obviously looks like he's gotten a bit colder, but still getting some work done. Weak Source from the Omen over to Reyna has been a huge improvement. Hisako as well onto Brim. No, Hisako was the
Reyna in the previous game. Didn't do too bad.
Game, yeah. But
look,
the triple duelist definitely playing off the DGeNZ in that first half. But
on the flip side,
obviously we're going to see how they go on defense.
Chizé and Active Shooter having a quieter game from what I've usually seen as well, you know. And one fun little bit of trivia there, I don't think the Odin actually got any kills towards B. It was only on that like 1v3 retake in which he managed to get kills with it. Everything else, it was just useless.
Yeah. Nah. I mean, yeah, that's it. I mean, if you can get through to B main, good on you, but if you're trying to verse the Odin as well, sometimes they can get really lucky to take down the whole team, so it's not really worth it. At least you know they can't buy it.
Oh dear. Levi. Oh, that's easy for him, man. Look, the frenzy at that distance. One duel's already gone.
The bullets under and he gets the kill.
Some actually shots were exchanged over towards B, and Fried Chicken Jim on the receiving end of most of the damage. And they've rotated back out of B and mid, going back over towards A, but there's one player towards Y. No, Hisako needs a clean tap. Does get one moving. Gets the second dink onto Chizé even. That's brutal. The attack is falling one at a time. That's so easy from Levi. He's just getting free kills on his plate right now. Wheels starting off the second half. Sure, they can get the ult orb, but everything else, this is not a good start. Another one for Levi. Easy.
And with a frenzy, by all means.
Call me. Good luck.
Brim, whose hat is thicker than these bullets.
Ooh!
Oh, he is running for dear life right now.
But no time. He has to plant the spike. And Levi, goodness gracious. He was just farming
Levi
that
with
round.
4K with a frenzy. Unbelievable. I thought at one point he was actually going to go too short and have a firefight with someone long range with the frenzy at tiles. But he ended up not doing it. But Levi with the 4K. And DGeNZ, 9 rounds, 5 clear. Wheels, unfortunately, will have to be at a disadvantage. I'm not sure if they're going to buy up or not. They are a little bit, but not as much as they normally would if they wouldn't have forced it. But
yeah, I don't think actually investing in this round is good because it's not exactly double digits yet for DGeNZ. It's getting close though. Levi, I look at smoke and guarantees the kill pretty much. Active Shooter pushed out with a false sense of confidence. Levi taking a few shots from the turret. He's so confident someone's going to peek him. Indeed they do now. Oh, easy to the body. Fried Chicken Jim is gone. Levi, he wants more. He wants more. Here's a blaze this round. Already 2 rounds that he can invest it. No scope even.
One enemy
Oh,
remaining.
this is sturdy, Steve. This is sturdy. Granted, it's anti-eco, flawless round, and this is just a huge farm of the ult points for DGeNZ. Going to the second half really strong. 10-4, 6-round buffer. Dude, map 3 is honestly not out of the question.
So are you going to pay me my $20 for calling it, or what?
What? I don't speak English. Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, now you're backing out, Same as Sportsbet, didn't come out. Should have cashed out straight away. But, yeah, obviously I haven't been too invested in the amateur finals. I know Wheels from previous experience, but didn't know too much about DGeNZ. But, I mean, I took the guess, and it's about to pay off, you know. They're 3 away from winning the map, and we go to the third and final decisive map.
That's actually a pretty worthy trade. Granted, they lost Reyna, but hey, look, 1-on-1 on a proper buy round, winning on a bonus, that's huge already. The crossfire. Oh, his soccer timing's perfect as well. Expecting Util to fly his way. He was revealed. Levi, at this distance, the right click can almost guarantee a kill. Look, more Utils being invested over towards the angle. His soccer, he's already dashed out of there. Yet another shot though. You must be joking. So much is being used by Wheels just to try to clear out some players and do damage. For what? Fried Chicken Jim, he's stuck in a corner, and Levi might be going hunting.
Well, he's stuck there now. He's tried to sell A, and it's maybe worked, but obviously Killjoy staying anchor on B site with your util is still going to be proven to be hard to get by, even 2v1. It depends on how they go getting in. Do they full on run into there and run straight into the trap of the util? There's nano swarms going off. What is Fried Chicken going to do? Is he going to be able to get out of there?
He's taking shots though, I won't lie.
And he is out of there.
Oh, finally, the B split to come through. Potty wrap. This is perfect. Can lock it down. Maybe gets the dink, but Call Me had the better movement, gets the kill. Levi finally takes down Fried Chicken Jim, stalking him like a hunter. Now, this is a bonus round, mind you. And the kills may actually go more in the favor of DGeNZ right now. They have ultimates, they have rifles to play with. So, honestly, Wheels, they have the spike down, so that's good. But damage can still be done, and the economy may just be ruined yet going into the next round. Oh well.
Too much jumping around. It's probably going to be a Wheels win here. Oh, the reload doesn't decide to push though. Still holds that angle.
I think he made the active shooters, made the footsteps as well. He made one now. His soccer caps him. So, look, if they lose actually 4 guns this round for Wheels on your first buy round in the second half, that's not a really good score. What a flick by Hisoka. It's just, what the hell was that? And look, I was saying, Hisoka saves a Vandal coming to this round. That means there's one less gun you have to invest into. But Wheels, oh, some players can force in everyone else. It's a really rough situation. But Chizay, he does have the Blade Storm though, so that's not too bad.
Well, that's it. They're only 5 rounds behind, so it's not too bad to actually grab that round to sort of break the win streak of DGeNZ. Again, I think Wheels, you know, just sort of stumbling on this map here. I think it all came down, obviously, the great run they had in attack with the 3 duelists has obviously paid off, but I think Wheels are just trying to find their footing at the moment to try and bridge these rounds that they're in default on. But as we see, Chizay over here trying to maybe get this peak here. Does hear rotates coming through. Saka does hear the jump up, ready for it. Active shooter takes down weak source. And just like that, DGeNZ lose a member advantage. It's going to go to Wheels. What can they do with it? Can they find player out? Can they do a pincer move?
Well, the site take, it's correct right now. There's only 2 defenders and over on the bloody A site. Active shooter does spot them out, spraying through randomly. Chizay, can you do better? He does indeed. Osake pushes through the smoke. Bit of a misplay there, I won't lie. He already knew the player was over towards short, and that smoke was a death sentence. Osaka, 20 seconds on the smoke. Oh man, he's praying for his life right now, and praying that Chizay won't stare his way. Levi takes down active shooter, and that's perfect. Chizay tunnel visioning. And now the B rotation is through util. Levi holding down the angle. He should have missed this shot though. Yep, Call Me's gone. Fulver's gone to get the hell out of dodge. 2v3 Wheels. They're losing players. They're losing health, and they're losing this round.
Last player standing. Spike down mid.
Oh, fried chicken, you're the last man left.
Wait, I think he's on 11 HP again, so hey, I mean, I'm not saying that's impossible, but the spike's so far away, potty
10
wrap,
seconds left.
locking down that mid angle. Oh, DGeNZ, what a way to win a round and deny Wheels of more economy.
Oh, just like that, one more gets them match point. And another one after that will give them the map, and that will be 1-1 in the series. As we're looking, more than likely, we're going to a third map. Hope everyone doesn't have work early in the morning, because we're still going to be going for the best of 3. And I don't know, I won't even call it early, maybe a cheeky overtime. Who knows?
Damn it, Steve. You're starting to sound like a prophet here. I don't want that to happen.
Gotta bring that drama, gotta keep everyone entertained.
Yeah, well, entertainment at the very least, that is what we are getting. But look, DGeNZ really showing up now, map 2. It's already 11-5. They have not really much ultimates to work with. That showstopper can come in huge. So Levi, almost a collateral, but no, the slight hesitation there. He goes down like a sack of bricks. And the side take leaning heavily over towards B. Killjoy lockdown is out though. And like I mentioned earlier, no util to counter it. This will force the players of DGeNZ to fall back. And we are looking at 4-on-5 post-plant, 3-on-5, I take it back, 3-on-4 as Weak Source trace back. Man, it's back and forth, isn't it? It's like Wall Street. Osake!
Yeah.
What a hold! The triple! Cheze now! Down on the 1-on-2. That's not how Wheels expected this round to go. They had utility, they had the manpower, but now it's Cheze in a 1v2. Uses util initially early on. Oh!
He's out of there.
You grabbed the spike.
He's running.
And he's on 12
Run,
HP.
Forrest, run!
I thought you were going to quote Forrest Gump there. Did you? I think you did.
I did. Run, Forrest, run.
Oh, that's what you said.
I was going to say the scary movie one, but I don't know if I can swear on stream.
Oh, that's right. Scary Movie 1, I
out
think?
of there. I mean, I'll say it just for the sake of it. Run, bitch, run! He will get that spike down with low HP. Like you said, they didn't have ults to do it, but I mean, they just killed everyone on site for that one.
Oh, Cheze.
The head's going to get one.
Oh, the lineup.
You're going to see it. No, Osake will get the 4K. MVP of that round. That is huge, and it will give the match point. Like I said, it felt like they got on site, got it pretty easy. The Killjoy ult went down, nothing to counter it. Should have been an easy win on site. But Osake on Brimstone just said, nah. We're going match point, guys. We're done. This map's over. You guys aren't coming back.
Jeez.
And it was just over like that as well. I mean, Cheze was lucky to get even out of B main alive to get that bomb down to give them some bit of money.
He got tagged down so low there, really, and... Oh, look, Steve, I don't know if there's anything much to say. Wheels, they come to this round with a subpar buy, let's not sugarcoat it, and DGeNZ, they have every advantage. They have a showstopper, they have the orbital strike. There is one on Call Me though, but look, what good is it really gonna do? Fried Chicken Jim though, he may be a shining beacon of light in these dark times, as he is one off of the Hunter's Fury. He gets that potential early kill or damage at the very least. But look, it's looking to be the nail in the coffin right now coming out from DGeNZ.
That's it, last roll of the dice, DGeNZ get it, we move to map 3. I mean, you probably don't want to see it from a team manager or a team point of view, but I mean, for you guys in Twitch chat, you guys are seeing a grand final to go down in memory.
Hisaka!
Out on the table, it's coming through. Will he pick it? Levi jumps out, Hisako will grab that party showstopper right there. And Hisaka is in a lot of trouble right now in the corner there.
Oh, wow.
The Hellfire comes through, Levi comes through with a shot as well. Bodies are dropping everywhere. Gonna try and find another. No, they're gonna rotate now and get out of there. They've got the util they wanted. All of the ults coming down. Trades after trade, and they're gonna go try and get through B mid here.
Weak Source, don't peek this, man. That's a firing squad. Now, early on, that A aggression, so much util was invested, and honestly, DJs that came out on top again, the wide swing Ferrari peak, it does manage to slightly tag Weak Source, but remember, he's Reyna, misses the shot, Fulvis, the drive-by shootout, takes him down, A-side is back in the menu, and Levi misses a great shot there.
30 seconds left.
Damn! You say it's match point, oh, it could still be match point, Osaka gets one, almost confirming the second,
Player standing.
but hey look, put it out, he can't do this.
Get it. 1v1, but then Call Me has got the blind side, and we'll get that kill. We stay on Ascent for one more round.
Well, you know, actually, right now, DGeNZ, the economy's not good. I think it will be in the best interests to half buy this and just let Wheels have what little remains of their win, potentially. Because the they have a 6-round buffer. That's huge to work with. And soon, Levi, 1 kill this round or anything, he'll have the Blade Storms and can potentially pass that rifle to a teammate. And Wheels, they have to essentially win the rounds back-to-back flawless to even catch up to 12 scoreline and bring to OT.
Well, that's it. I mean, it's pretty much in Wheels' ballpark now to either, you know, keep winning the rounds or they stuff up and lose a round. And then it's all over. We go to map 3. But obviously DGeNZ, you know, they've done well. Obviously the 3 duelists at the beginning, the call came out. And it's just been pretty much the difference in this map. They got those rounds ahead. I think it was 4 as we swapped. And they haven't looked like losing.
Oh no, wine. It's like he spotted out left, right, good night. The paint shot to come through. They're saving YouTube for it. What the hell?
They're alive. Oh my god.
Jesus! The blast pack position was wrong even. He peeks his head over the smoke. They still don't kill him. A shock dart and the paint shells. What a guy, dude. So lucky just then.
I think that's pretty much the tale of how this map has gone for Wheels. The one that got away. Just managed to get out of there somehow and shouldn't have. But does. Definitely not good target practice, seeing that most of the shots are missing, but it's come down to this now. Oh, looking away, Hisaka. That's going to be good. That's a double kill there. And they should get sight for free here. Taking out the Brim. Nice and easy. And Wheels, what's we going to live in? Chizay has a really good spot here to get this lurk. With daggers out, as long as he gets to CT.
You know, I hate to say this.
With a headshot.
I hate to say this. Ego.
Potty wrap.
Oh dear.
All missing, has to reload.
Potty wrap, come on, get the kill, baby. As you're getting flanked from behind, and he's just in a rock and a hard place. Oh no! Misses the right click.
Chizay gets the 3k. And it's only 5 rounds. I hate to say it, but we've sort of been here before a little bit, and it's gotten really close, and we did get overtime in the first map.
Oh, look,
I mean,
mate.
Surely Digital, we can't go 2 maps in a row.
Oh, yeah, surely not. God, I hope not, because it's a 5-round lead currently for DGeNZ. They should have half-bought that round to come into this with a strong buy. And they're 1 off of Potty Rap's Killjoy lockdown that should confirm the site at the very least, and hopefully they can establish a good, strong post-mart defense. One thing though, I think both sides on defense, they aren't changing things up. They're not really adapting. It's been the same players on the same sites every single time, and the Wheels, they have guns this round. It's an eco coming through from DGeNZ. There's no real chance they win this. As I say that, Weak Source manages to tap out Call Me. That's a smoke's gone for Wheels. Great start though. Yep. Oh! What
in the hell?
Blind! Hey, looks like the overtime is off the table now.
You can't do that, mate. You can't do that.
This is the grand finals. This is an official. What are you doing? Whichever team wins gets promoted to Evolution. God.
Evo, here we go.
I thought you were going to say something about a Mitsubishi Evo.
Oh, Sake coming in huge on fried chicken. He will no longer be the last man alive at the end of the round.
The spike as well. They know where it is. Chizay. The position is known. Damage is done now. Only slightly. But look, 3 on 2. Wheels, they can still win this round. Chizay, this could be huge. This could be huge. Potty Wrap just has to be looking at the right angle at the right time though. Yep, Cloud Burst will guarantee the push through. The timing, look at the Killjoy. He's pushing through. Fulvis gets the kill regardless. 2v2. Osaka heads get spotted out. Huge dink by Weak Source. 2 on 2 now. Empress has been used. Osaka still using the wallbang penetration ability of the Guardian. Long distance sprays out Weak Source. Oh, Osaka.
Defenders win.
Thank God we didn't go OT there, Steve. So it looks like you can be wrong sometimes.
I mean, sometimes I am. I'm a modest man. I'm very humble, and we don't go to OT that time. But Wheels, they try to get the momentum going. They try to get there. But I mean, even look at the scoreboard. Like I said last time, you know, Levi obviously going huge, 29 kills on the first map. He just needed his teams to support him a little bit more. They needed to get up a little bit closer in terms of sharing the kills load. And we look at it, we got Hisako 19, Levi 20. A little bit cold this map, but he worked his way up to 20 kills. Asake 19, Weak Source 18. That is good fragging in that block right there on that scoreboard to support your team and your duelists. And it just worked out for him. I mean, look, the only person that really wasn't really that great was Potty Rat, but that's a Sentinel, that's Killjoy. You expect that from a team that was basically like Call Me on the previous map, playing Brimstone and doing the team role. But even saying that as well, look at Fried Chicken, Chizay, Fuvulous, Active Shooter, Call Me, all in a row there. But I mean, the better team fragging on that map was definitely DGeNZ, and they do it 7-13. The call to get the 3 duelist worked, and they got it done. We go to map 3. You excited?
I actually sort of am now. I'm getting more invested in this game as we speak. I wasn't expecting this for an amateur grand finals. But look, one interesting stat I want to also add on. Osake, in like leading... Oh wait, no, I'm reading it wrong. He had 5 plants, not first bloods. I take it back. Whatever, that's all. Great summary there by you, Steve. And look, yeah, that's pretty much map 2 done and dusted. The triple duelist setup paid off huge. And now, map 3, it will be Binds, DGeNZ on defense to finish things off. Ladies and gentlemen, short breather, and let's get back for the thrilling, I would say, grand finals soon. See you guys in a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the LPL Valorant Amateur Grand Finals Best of 3 series. The winner will go on to Evolution next season. And my god, Steve, what a series we're seeing right now. DGeNZ versus Wheels. This is going the distance. But however, map 2, that was a really convincing win from DGeNZ.
It was. I mean, like we said, you know, Levi was doing pretty good, even though we're chipping on about him quite a bit and focus on him. Did 29 kills on the first map. We said pretty much on the breakdown that he needed his team to support him on kills compared to what Wheels were doing, pretty much fragging together as a team. But the choice to run 3 duelists on that last map definitely paid off. Started attack first, got the 4 rounds in at the beginning. They dropped a couple here and there, but for the most part of it, they stayed true and got the win pretty convincingly on the second map.
Yep, no doubt that's exactly what happened. And look, finally, the best of 3 series for a grand final, it had to go to map 3. That's what it says in the script right here. And we'll be on bind to finish things off. But look, seriously, with DGeNZ now on the defense, I'm sort of eager to see what kind of a crazy lineup they pull out this time. Because they're not on the attack, so I have to do something that's actually more workable with on the defense and guarantee them still, you know, a strong attack side. So while we are going to be looking at the agent picks right now, any thoughts coming into bind, the final map to end the series?
I think we're still going to see Killjoy be used. We're going to see a couple of Jets come through. Obviously, Levi and Chizé haven't swapped at all. I think we're seeing Weak Source go back to that Omen, which is pretty good on this map for the blinds as well to clear out Hookah, U-Haul, and obviously the Smokes regen. Call Me is still going to go on that Brimstone, so obviously still playing his dedicated role. Active Shooter and Fearless still taking theirs. Fried Chicken Jim probably going to be Sova. Sova's quite good in this map. There's some good God arrows. Obviously to get all sight picked out. Sake going to stay on that Reyna. Good choice. It all depends if they're going to bring a Sage to bring that Sage wall in to divide sight to either defend, then also use it on offense to attack and cut off the sight, predominantly on, I believe it's A site. But looks like might be going towards a raise actually. So the 3 duelist is going to come through again. It's actually pretty good. I thought they might go back into the shell
Select your agent.
and not go for it, but it's good that they're going to stick with it. It depends if Weak Source retreats back on the frags as Omen again, or if he still keeps supporting his teammates. But a well-rounded looking team coming from Wheels. Obviously with the Brim, Jet, Killjoy, Raze, Sova. But I mean, full credit to DGeNZ, you know, they went for it. 3 duelists, it paid off really well. I think for the map, the pick was probably correct. I think Bind's a little bit different, but I guess we'll see how they go on defense first. Because obviously they did have attack first on Ascent, and it worked out really well for them doing that. So it comes down to if they can get through the first half close to Wheels. I think Wheels will probably do a little better on this map. I don't think Ascent was really Wheels' map. So, yeah, we're just going to sit back and watch, mate. They've been putting on a good show, and hopefully the second map goes down the wire as well.
Actually, on paper, in the match histories, I said it was indeed actually Wheels' map that they struggled on the most. I'm not too sure which team they lost to it against, but maybe it was Kingsman 5, I'm not too sure. It came close regardless, though. But now, look, playing against DGeNZ are a caliber of players that's pretty much on par with them coming into this, and the triple duel setup still coming out from DGeNZ. I have high hopes, I would say, but on the defense, they have to be proactive and go for those early aggression plays to get intel. As you can see, Wheels already going aggressive towards B, but they're not committing just yet. Polyrap going to rotate out to safety, and we are potentially going to see a retake scenario coming through from the defenders.
Yeah, well, that's it. I mean, there's quite a few people in Hookah, so it probably suggests that they're going to start diving out. Although there are 3 defenders ready to take them on. So I don't know if they're going to fully commit as we see Brimstone sort of bringing that bomb back towards A. And also the Killjoy turret for attack has been placed in that defensive position to stop the lurk coming from B. But as we see the rotate coming through now, obviously trying to get through YouTube. But they do have 3 on A though, so no one's really rotated. So it's still going to be basically a 4v3 until that rotate comes through. So it's going to be interesting to see if they can get on site and also clear through. at DGeNZ defense as I start to dive into site now. Over to you,
Oh, wow.
Digital.
Yep, and look, his soccer opens up clean, and Hoodie had a backup there from Levi. The Frenzy Master! Weak Source chimes in one by one. The players are falling. Finally, Fulvus gets a trade back, but they've already bled so many players. The Spike not yet on site, over towards main, and it's really down to Fulvus to clear the site, and 10 seconds left. It's on him now. 1v4. Gets one, he has to go for the reload. Levi, of course, the better Frenzy player in that round. And, well, DGeNZ, they take the first round. Goodness gracious, I want to say that's an opening statement, but DGeNZ looking good.
Yeah, not too bad there. I think Wheels maybe took a little bit too long on the rotate. I think maybe a little bit more util might have actually sold the site on B to get that rotate coming over from A, but obviously they stuck to their guns, DGeNZ, and it paid off. Obviously not over-rotating over to B site. And, yeah, I mean, first round goes to them. Can they back it up with a second? We'll see if Wheels can maybe shape up and grab this next one.
Wheels, they only have classics really. They are playing this deadly serious, but Hisoka, the timing does manage to at least put the boombot down, escapes narrowly with his life. I wouldn't say narrowly. Look, they have armor, they have SMGs in this round. There's no reason they should lose. Wheels have to group up and bust down onto the site together. I say that. Spike is down now. Osaka has full control. This is looking to be a slippery slope.
That's it. As soon as you lose that, you know where they're aiming towards the go-to now. Full rotate coming out from this defensive side. Active shooter gonna almost pay for his life to get through Hookah. One enemy remaining, and defenders will pick up the second round just like that. With Potty Rat finding active shooter in the middle. And I hate to say it, Digital, but that's good momentum early for DGeNZ continuing on from map number 2.
Okay, you know, I thought you were going to say, I hate to say it, we could be seeing overtime. I'm like, damn, Steve, it's a bit early to make that call.
I'm not going to curse us that much. I mean, it'd be great to see and great for everyone to watch. Because these teams are just, you know, playing such good Valorant.
Absolutely.
And we want to go to bed sometime tonight. We've got work tomorrow.
Well, speak for yourself.
Overtime's good. Yeah, not for us too much. But only 2 in a row. That's good for DGeNZ. So we'll do them heaps of confidence. Wheels need to respond and try to snatch back one. Otherwise, they're staring down the barrel of 3 rounds in a row.
Yeah, you know, it'll be disastrous as well if DGeNZ win this bonus buy, and Chizé, at least, it is a good start for Wheels, and the paint shots, I think, to clear out Hookah to an extent. Active shooter, he's going to be forced back, and the timing, that was perfect. It manages to actually allow a few of the players to rotate around Hookah. Weak Source gets double for himself, and oh no, it's the buy round, it's so expensive, and that's 2v2. They've lost 3 guns already, and could potentially be on to lose this round. Fulvus already so low, and Soccer narrowly misses him. He's going for the chase up. Ooh!
Run, Forrest, run!
Oh,
Seize
no.
that run. Easy as you like. 2v1. Spike down, though. That is a bit of money there for Wheels, and it is... Oh, boy, fried chicken. 9 lives, last man alive. Does have 1 shock dart, and an arrow revealed. Knows where they've been coming from. Here's footsteps.
The guns, though. The guns on the other side.
He does get 1. He's going to be able to retreat a little bit now. Doesn't know where that last player is. Here's the footsteps.
You must be memeing.
The pace goes out at the wrong time.
Yes.
And just like I said, you know, Wheels, if they can manage to get this next round out of thin air, pressure's back onto DGeNZ, losing 1.
You know, Steve, actually, maybe if you think about this right, this could be super deep theory. That may have been the play for with DGeNZ coming to this, letting Fried Chicken clutch the round. Sure, he has his ultimate. Sure, he clutched the round. But the economy, it's going to be a heavy blow because they won't maintain their loss bonus any further. And DGeNZ, they're looking healthy. And if they win this round, it will definitely give them a strong lead again over the economy of Wheels coming to this.
Oh, for sure. As we see the boom bot obviously going down, finding some people. And the Sova drone coming through, tagging. We do have the AWP though coming out, I believe on Levi, so gotta watch out. Chizé coming out with the daggers. I'm not gonna full on go for it, or I might have a little peek through the smoke once the smoke clears.
It's good control actually from Weak Source over towards Showers. I think he does confirm that the ult orb can't be taken just yet. And look, Chizé, he's still trying to work initial pick onto B, and Wheels definitely favouring the B side. B's the initial go-to, but if everything goes to crap,
trying to keep him a little bit entertained over on B side, let him know that someone's still there.
he can entertain them with his dead body at this rate, because Polyrap and Osake are confident they can hold this down. Util's been expended, and look how much time it's buying as well. Osake needs one kill. Yes, indeed he does. Can't even dismiss, but he's burning in the body. Gets a second. He doesn't even flinch. This guy's not missing a single beat. Triple for him, but the trade backs instantly. Fried Chicken Gym, an active shooter. They're making things even and life difficult for DGeNZ. But hey, look. You do have the ultimate on Fried Chicken. He can win this round for Wheels. As you can see, he's rotating over the elbow. Gets the kill onto Hisako. That's fantastic. All down to Weak Sauce now. 1-on-2. He was Reina previously, but now back to his main Omen. And he might get shafted up the bum now if he jumps out at the wrong timing.
Oh, and he does. Unfortunately there for Weak Sauce. 2-all in this third map. I'm not going to say it. I'll wait a couple more rounds.
Yeah, please.
God, back and forth Valorant. It's probably what the players don't like, but you like to see it as a fan, watching this game unfold. Grand final of the LPL Amateur Series. And it's going down to the wire yet again. This is the third and final map. There are no more do-overs, no more retries. There's going to be a winner and a loser. One goes off to Evo. And one thinks about the season that could have been as we get into this fifth round here.
Oh no.
I don't think going exactly where he wanted to.
No, coming to this round here, DGeNZ already on the back foot, and that util just was not the cherry on top, so to speak, you know?
Unfortunately wasted, and I don't think the ult really got anyone either.
So yeah.
Does have Showstopper though, and that's pretty good if you can get them all bunched up. At least maybe 1 to 2 kills, get some damage in. But they're playing it pretty slow, as it looks like the default's going over to entry into B main. They can get in there.
You know, on a Sem, we actually saw DGeNZ win a pretty, I would say, hard to win eco round, so it can happen again, as we do have confirmation that the side take is over towards B, the most favored site. That turret spots out a play towards long confirmed Levi at this distance. He has to land the shot. Right click, yeah, easy peasy. Active shooter's gone. Gets a vandal for himself as well. The push, it's just being held back. Oh, the showstopper may have gone huge there for his soccer, but the rotation, alas, over towards A as Chize, as Mains worms his way really deep onto the A site, and it's just a game of cat and mouse and trying to figure out where it is where.
Huge coming out from the attackers now. We see Chize is going to get that rotate.
Oh my god.
If Omen gets taken down, they do get bombed down. The rotate's going to come through. Here it comes. One down.
The time though.
Remaining. What can Omen do?
Nothing.
Can't deny the bomb plant. Dagger's coming out. And the scene come through. 1-2. Can't find him. Can't get the right click to work. And that's going to be a huge round there for Wheels. They take the lead in epic fashion. And unfortunately, DGeNZ will drop that round. And Wheels are finally in front. Have Wheels just decided to drag this out for the viewers, maybe? Maybe they've wrote the script already and they said, you know what, we'll take it to a best of 3. We'll win map run in an absolute classic. Make it look like we're out of it in number 2. And then we'll come home in a blazing glory on the third map and just show them why we are so good and deserve to be here in the grand final.
Hey Steve, stop reading off the script, alright? Production wants us to keep it a secret, I have to tell you right now.
Well, I thought this was the reading table. Oh shit.
Oh, damn, man. Oh, look, Wheels. 3 ultimates now on this round. There's no way they should be at a disadvantage. Oh my god.
Oh, fried chicken, what is that? What are you doing?
I take it back. I take it back. Okay, still the orbital strike and the Killjoy lockdown. They should be able to take B, the site they love so much. And really, oh, Weak Sauce actually at least opens up onto Chize on the lurk. And look, the flank already coming through. Levi. This should mean a rotation coming out for potentially most of the players. But this is Bind, and the TPs can call for an instant site rotation any moment.
They're going to go for this.
Well, you hope so.
Oh, the Hellfire. Oh! Osaka stands there, takes it all, just like Thor in, was it in Avengers as well, taking the full force of the sun. Active shooter finding one as well. He just said, you know what, I'm going to get 2 kills and I'm going to die, I don't care. And just like that, 3v2, bomb is down. Retake coming out here from Weak Sauce and Levi. And also the third player.
They're isolated as well. Fulvis and Akachu, they have to go huge individually. Levi blind spray gets one. Fulvis makes a 1v1. Weak Source now versus Fulvis. That's a fake defuse and the timing. Fulvis gets spotted out. Another fake, but now he has the high ground. Jumps in, sees nothing. His back is turned towards Weak Source. What a way to end the round, man.
That virtually played into a game of pin the tail on the donkey. Killjoy being the donkey, unfortunately, on that one. And we're back leveled up 3-3. Defenders win in a fairly good retake. I mean, that was quite a lot of util being used, ults as well, being thrown around site just to try and get that in. No one has an ult now. Closest person is the Killjoy on defense, Potty. And that was a pretty expensive round. Util everywhere, lots of dead bodies, one survivor, but we're all tied up again. Digital.
Yes.
Feels like the tug of war is just going to keep continuing.
Don't say
right
it.
up until the hard swap.
Don't say it yet. Leave it a bit longer. Like you're hinting ever so closer. But one thing that I want to say that round real quick is that Osake as the Reina, he was sitting in the orbital strike. He knew he was going to die, so he full conviction committed and got a double spray down as a result. Great play. And now Fulvis, no way. 6 defuse, and suddenly Wheels, they just go aggro, and Hisaka Weak Source, they go down. The Shadow as well. That's a free kill. There should be a save to come through from DGeNZ. Really, they don't have economy to play with into the next round. Save what you can and go fight another day. Well, Levi, you can die. Oh, actually, okay, yeah, he's gonna die.
Jumps into that fire from Chizzy. He's gonna get the free kill. Active shooter comes along as well. They only lose Sova in that one, and that's better from Wheels there. They've actually decided to just 4-man, 5-man it into A site and actually get it done, get the kills, and only lose 1 member. So that's huge for them. As we see a request to pause coming through.
So a technical pause. I think this is the part where they it says right here they activate word.exe. Okay, right. Okay. So we should be seeing DGeNZ, pull a really strong lead after this technical timeout. As they only are down a round, really close game thus far. And the eco to come through. Wheels, this is their chance to extend their lead.
That's it. We might even see some more technical timeouts come out as well, being this the third and final map as well, depending on where the the momentum's going to start swinging. So obviously Wheels are finally ahead now. I mean, DGeNZ could obviously make it 4-4 again. Wheels, I think, might probably be in the box seat here to probably get the second round. And yeah, move two ahead, 5-3. But we have seen DGeNZ do a bit of a dirty buy and actually able to clutch a couple of rounds previously. So
yeah,
time out. We'll see how we go. Hopefully, everyone in chat's enjoying it. This has been a
oh, for sure,
pretty good best of 3 so far. I mean, both first maps really good. OT first map, pretty convincing win to DGeNZ second map. See Wheels falling off the wheels on the second map.
You mean the wheels falling off the axles? You know cars better than me, man. Come on.
Mate, it's gone. I'll play Rocket League every single day. I gotta bring that in. But I just feel like the third map's gonna be. It's gonna have like a twist. I don't know. I'm just feeling it right now. Digital. We could go. I'm not gonna say it yet. But if these rounds keep getting tight.
It's gonna be a close game.
Gonna be a close game, but we'll see how we go.
Look, Steve, I don't know what you've been eating. Maybe you need some kombucha to clear up the gut bacteria, because whatever the hell you're feeling, I don't know at all. Because on paper right now, me at least, DGeNZ, I've switched. I really backed Wheels at the start. Yeah, for sure. But DGeNZ, look, on paper right now, they're doing so well. OT map 1, convincing win map 2. This is Bind. And potentially, I think they can take the win. Although I say that, Bind isn't a bad map for Wheels either. The only thing I can say is I don't think Wheels, they've been really that, how should I say, that tested yet in the entire season of Amateur. They play against Mixed Reality. I don't think they played against DGeNZ that much. And Ooga Booga, that was a free win, I think, because Ooga Booga, they disbanded and they're too busy. They FF'd.
Yeah, well, that's it. I mean, we know LPL's is pretty good for like the high level gameplay and stuff there, but some of the fixtures, unfortunately, Sometimes you'll play the same person twice. Sometimes you only play them once. Sometimes you don't play them at all. In certain things, it just comes down to also how many teams are in that division. But obviously, not much of a paper trail to go back on in regards to where the teams are at. In their map history against each other. We can't really go off of history, but pretty much this game just allowing us to know that it is a close contest. It is the grand final, and these two teams do deserve to be here after all the long season. So ultimately, Saka getting quite more than he bargained for with that 9 HP. Bad buy here as well for defense.
Oh, Levi, how are you not spotted yet?
He's there, can't get the headshot either. Gonna be a little bit angry with himself there, not getting that done. Chize holding U-Hole with daggers.
Okay, the spike's been planted though, but this is a dirty, brutal 5-on-5 post plant, and no one's shooting just yet. It's Saka. Oh my god, he opens up a 9 HP. Chize runs out of blades.
Does
Jesus.
he get that kill? How?
This could also swing in the favor of DGeNZ. Killed your lockdown as well. It'll force the attackers further back. But Fulvis, he can say something about it. He has a killed your lockdown of his own. He could invest it this round, unless he gets stunned. His soccer gets the kill regardless. 2-on-2, fried chicken, no Hunter's Fury. One shot clock to work with, and honestly, he could end it right here, right now. It doesn't matter because they have the gun advantage and they clean up. Wheels, they take a 2-round lead, but by God, Steve, that round came so close.
Tell you what, they did good getting on site, early damage, but I tell you what, that was really shaky towards the end. I couldn't believe that was actually how it went down to almost getting on the bomb, almost completing the retake as well. I mean, if it wasn't for the gun advantage, DGeNZ could have pulled that off, and they would have been leveled up again 4-4.
Oh, for sure, absolutely.
Very, very unlucky. And just how bloody Hisaka with the early damage as well, with the 9 HP, getting a kill against a much bigger gun as well and pulling it off.
Unheard of, really.
Unbelievable.
Oh, this time Osaka by himself gets destroyed instantly. Levi, that's a great initial pick, dashes out, takes a few bullets in return though. Oh dear, 17 HP, has to get the hell out of dodge. Narrowly does, no heals to bail him out this time though. Spike yet to be ferried over to the side. So Wheels playing it slow, doing damage.
There.
And they are doing it. I think that was a full 90 damage dart. He's on 60.
Full 90. He walked back into it.
Goodness gracious.
And just like that, being put back in their place again, Wheels have to figure out where to go. A lot of damage done there to Jet. Obviously can't do too much. And we see 2 players here going to get behind. This is defender and attacker?
It's a bit of a weird color.
It does
get confusing.
are they on the same team? They've just completely not even realised they're both there together.
Oh. Wait, did they just pass by each other? No.
They did.
30
They
seconds
basically
left.
walked back to back towards each other.
Oh my.
And somehow given Chize sight. Oh my god. It's
Not
pretty
again. Wheels.
You just need the music. Da 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 da. But Hisako.
What music is that?
Finally pressed. I don't know. They're just going back to back and they haven't seen each other.
Okay, well, Hisaka now fighting against his clone, comes out on top, and time has run out fully. Fried Chicken Jim, it's your boy! He gets clapped to the back of his head, and this is convincing from DGeNZ. 4 players standing, they have money to reinvest into the next round. Not that they really have to. Showstopper online, but however, the Killjoy lockdown on Fulvis. That can maybe swing this round into Wheels' favor, and they reclaim a 2-round lead, potentially, but it's to be seen.
Oh, that's it. I mean, it was really weird watching that
Interaction.
bit of an interaction. Well, probably not a non-interaction coming out by showers of the two. It was just timing, absolutely down to timing. They didn't see each other. That's why I was asking, are they on the same team or not? Because they didn't see each other. It was just absolutely crazy. But in the end, Jet unfortunately goes down. Can't get any value for money being on that site. As we go to round number 10.
Oh, the shot.
4-5 again. 4B being sent here. Absolute firing squad.
Damn.
Fieldless grabbing 2. Attacker Killjoy coming through. Party Rat taking down active
Party!
shooter. Taking down another one. That's 2. Can't get the 3rd. And that's going to be a misdirection plant as they go towards A. As we go, hopefully spectate Omen here, holding down the site. Weak source. Any bring that parry. He can. He grabs one, he grabs two. He doesn't grab the third.
Last player
Down
standing.
to a 1v1. Fried chicken Jim always does it. He doesn't see, puts it away, he jumps around, he's dead. Isako brings it back to 5-5. And again, it's unfortunately just the lack of map awareness. That there could be another player there on the quick rotate, jumping around with a knife out, util out, and an easy kill there for the Rays.
Look, like fried chicken, right? He had time to play with. There really was no reason to be jumping around so, you know, so angsty, trying to get the spike down. He's sober, for crying out loud. You have a recon arrow that recharges. That could have been invested potentially. Did he have it just then? I can't say for sure. But now, DGeNZ, they've tied things up 3-on-3. And one final question now. Sauce or protein is more important?
I'm going for flavour.
So sauce?
You gotta have flavour, mate. Sauce.
Oh, fair enough. I think the natural flavor of chicken is pretty good, but yeah, I'll probably do agree with you. Sauce is nice. But Osake, first play on engagement now. That smoke may not work out in Chize's favor. Indeed, it does not. Osake, that's an easy frag on his way. Showstopper. Oh, that could be huge from Osaka. Only gets one. The pinch as well. Osake on the triple. Osake, one drive, locks the site down. Wheels, you're not stepping a single foot onto the site. Spike nowhere to be seen. DGeNZ, they reclaim the lead by 6-5. Man, this game is so close, Steve. We could be seeing another repeat of map 1, but apparently we don't.
Tell you what, that round was over before it began. It felt like they barely stepped foot inside A, and already everything was flying. Bullets, util, the showstopper. I swear to God, that was in a good position to get maybe a 3K at most, but only grabbing 1. But again, the lead changes. Last round before the swap, we could potentially just see it being a deadlock going 6-6 into this next half.
Oh, that's to be seen, really. And Chize, you know, he's by himself again in a relatively risky position. Weak Sauce may catch him off guard, just as how they did in the previous. Yep, that's a playing execution. Weak Sauce, oh my God, the flavor is coming through. Flavor Town, baby. His soccer gets another onto his clone, and we are looking to be a 7-5 first half, favoring DGeNZ, Fulvis, and Call Me. Well, it's just Fulvis now with only a Spectre. Good luck.
Luck and Godspeed, but that's not going to save you. You can do your Hail Marys, and even that won't save you. 7-5 to DGeNZ.
Switching sides.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. That's a good first half for DGeNZ as they go to attacker. And as we said before, you know, on the second map, they went for it. They were on attack. They went 3 duelists, and it ended up paying out for them really, really well. So they've done pretty well. We needed them to obviously do well on defense. We're still a little bit shaky. I don't think they've really recovered all well from that second map. Interesting how they go on defense. I think obviously Wheels play a pretty good defense. But DGeNZ as well on this side with 3 duelists as well, continuing from the second map. Might just maybe grab that upper hand, but again, it comes down to the rounds breakdown. We'll see what Wheels can do on defense now.
Yeah, you know, you were saying DGeNZ triple duelists now on the attack side. This should really favor them, and this is when they can, you know, really start to hit their stride. Not that they haven't been already. They're already up by 2 rounds. But look, if they win the pistol, that's the cherry on top. If they lose it, not the worst thing in the world, you know, just numbers get even up. But Wheels, mad stack towards B side and only rotation to come through. They're just double guessing themselves. DGeNZ cutting noise entirely. It's just the guessing game, really.
Yeah, well, that's it. I mean, you look at DGeNZ side as well, you know, 12-12-11, 8-4. Fragging more consistently as a team compared to map 1, like Wheels were doing. They seem to be a bit more in sync. They've settled the nerves fairly well, but Wheels is just so dangerous. You just still can't count them out. But I mean, DGeNZ are obviously playing for their lives at the moment and it's going pretty well.
You know, I'm just amazed at Levi. He hasn't missed a single beat with the Frenzy every single pistol round. Looking for more at this point. Chicken Jim actually does get one shock dart. Osake's out, but the instant trade from Levi. The Frenzy still coming in so clutch. The last 2 plays of Wheels, they're already tagged down so low now. So this is honestly Levi's chance potentially to go with the Frenzy and just get more kills. because this pistol round, it's going to be impossible to retake. The spike is ticking away. Weak source, double spray down. Flavor on top, baby. And that's the pistol round guaranteed now for DGeNZ. This basically brings them to a 9-5 scoreline. But hey, Wheels, a potential eco. They can win it. I'm not saying it's out of the question, just highly unlikely.
Well, unfortunately, they're 3 rounds down. DGeNZ are playing quite well. As we know, Valorant, is a game of timing, momentum. DGeNZ with all the momentum at the moment. It's going to be hard for Wheels to really sort of get these rounds back. But just need to get a bit of luck on their side if they can get it. So I don't think DGeNZ are looking too shaky compared to Wheels. But, I mean, anything can happen. Rounds can be over so quickly. You look the wrong way, you bring out your util at the wrong time. I mean, it just comes down to Wheels taking their chances to get back in this match and making it competitive.
Well, one would hope, but now Shorty Classics to really play with. Fulvus is gone now, going really aggro by himself. I don't even think he managed to get the orb. And oh, that's just brutal. DGeNZ just getting caught in the side by Levi, dashing onto the side brutally. 2 shooters inside a U-Haul. They lock it down. Active shooter and fried chicken gem not out of the equation just yet. But that one-way smoke pretty much by Levi confirms yet another active shooter. Back is turned. The timing though, the barrel. He wants nothing to do with the Shorty. Oh, active shooter still takes him down actually. It's even, 2 on 2. But look, a classic on one player, a Shorty actually, and a Spectre. Time is wearing thin. Weak source picks up a kill. Call me. Yep, the double tink. And somehow, Steve, Weak source, he's been really stepping up his game now in the second half.
He's actually really stepped it up. I think him changing from Omen on the first map, which wasn't probably absolutely great, and then going to Reyna for the second map and actually really doing well for his team. And it's actually probably done his confidence with his gunplay quite well, I reckon. Obviously 16 and 7 and 0 assists as well. He said, if I see him, I'm going to kill him. And he's done just that as well. I mean, we talk on and on about Levi being such a huge presence, obviously for DGeNZ. As we said, we need his team to step up, and they've done it as well. I mean, look at those kills as well. 16, 13, 12, and 12. It's become... it's become a mirror image of Wheels in the first map. They're fragging for each other, they're playing for each other, and then the scoreline represents 9-5.
Yeah, well, I was going to quote you a movie just then to see if you know where it's from. You know what? I'll take the chance to do it now because nothing's happening. Whatever he hits, he kills.
Get out of my way!
Oh, I think you got me on that one.
Oh, Rocky. Come on.
About to say it's Rocky. You could have just said
I was about to say it's Rocky. I knew that.
You needed a more Russian accent, I reckon.
Oh, look, well, it's a hard thing. I'm in Australia. I came from New Zealand. I'm Chinese. It's not the easiest thing to emulate a Russian accent, but that's not the matter right now because a 5-man stack over towards B. The picture comes through. Rush can gem the Odin again. Can he do better this time in this game? And DGeNZ, that's a sneaky position. May go huge here. Misses everything. And look, the Odin just not paying off. Levi gets up, gets 2 for himself. Misses the right clip. The knife was out. Call me. Does get 1 trade back, but the site been taken so cleanly. DGeNZ, man, they came into this round running.
I think chat is starting to catch on as well. The wheels are falling off. Wheels are turning into wheelchairs. The handicap is being seen, unfortunately.
Oh no.
It's looking like, just full confidence here to DGeNZ. It's not looking good at all for Wheels here. Fuvulous trying to do a last man stand. Oh, and Osaka coming in with that wall bang to the head. It's going to be a kill going down there. Attackers win again. 5-round advantage to DGeNZ. And I tell you what, chat, I wanted to bring out the word out over time, but unfortunately, I haven't said it until now, just because I don't think we're going to get there. Unfortunately, I think the tale's been written and said, and I think DGeNZ will be our winners of the best of 3 in what has been a pretty good series. Unfortunately, the wheels have come off for Wheels at the wrong time in the 3rd deciding map. DGeNZ not looking like losing from here, I reckon.
I want to say, teams, you have tactical timeouts. You can use it. But now, not to step on anyone's shoes, though. This is amateur, so perhaps these teams, they just aren't bothered to use it. But at higher levels of play, guaranteed they'll use the tactical timeout. Because that's just how important it is. In Evolution, maybe not as much. Well, you do get a challenger, so there is a reason. But hey, amateur to evolution, that's still quite the jump. And DGeNZ...
Definitely comes down to momentum, I reckon. You got to really break that sort of thing, even if it's like a little pause.
Oh,
Just to get people cold again.
just then, that was another 2-for-1 tag with the owl drone. Osake gets one, has to fall back though. I'm surprised I didn't see Fulvus. And Fulvus just goes aggressive again. They're on the defense. The player's gone. The man advantage for DGeNZ in this round. Project and Jim, you have the judge. And how much money do you want to bet that he'll be the last player standing again?
$20.
Damn, alright. I was a bit of a
Yeah,
rhetorical question.
Because we know 9 times out of 10 he is always the last
Yeah,
player.
pretty much. Okay.
Oh, no. Spike goes down. Chizay coming in with that Marshall shot. Active shooter with the Stinger gang. What can you do?
This is post-nerf Stinger as well, so at that distance, it's going to be basically a pea shooter. And he's running out of ammo slowly. Potting out, blocking the angle down. Yep, that's the headshot. And Project and Jim, what do you do, man? You swap out the judge for a Stinger.
Don't die, Jim. Yes, $20.
Every single time,
Pay up, Digital. Pay up, Digital.
Oh, dude, what, like, you got Venmo or something? How about this? I'll give you cash. I'm throwing it at my screen. You hear that? You hear this? You hear this? Yeah, I'm throwing it at the screen.
Just send it through PayPal. I'll expect it by the end of the week. But just like that, Digital 11-5. 2 more to go for DGeNZ. I don't think many people at the beginning in chat. A lot of fan favorites here for Wheels to take this out. I mean, probably after the round 1. Well, map 1 being won by Wheels, you'd probably say it would probably be them to win 2-0. But the second map going to DGeNZ in such a good fashion turned the tide definitely in DGeNZ's favour, and they're keeping it up in this third map, going 11-5 at the moment.
I was also a fan of Wheels coming to this. Granted, I haven't seen them play in ages, but the last time I saw them, they were so good. And mind you, like, this is a team of mostly Radiants, or at least Immortals, guaranteed. How much have they played this season? I can't say for sure, but this is what matters right now. This official game, shocked out early on, great timing, it separates the team, but Wheels, goddamn, they need this round. And look, a difference perhaps in playstyle. We're seeing DGeNZ play so passively. The ultimate comes through. No one's going aggressive for the peak. They fall back and wait for the retake. Levi. Oh, does take A side after all. Active shooter just slightly looking the wrong way. Spike goes down. DGeNZ upper man yet again.
Oh, nice side step there by Asaki.
Oh my god. It's a bloodbath there.
Hey, look,
Jim. It's your boy again. Not for long though.
Jim, what are you doing? Your team needs you.
Oh god, but then again, what is he really supposed to do? He has a judge at distance, and goodness gracious, Steve. It's match point. This feels like the nail in the coffin. Wheels, the buy, it's subpar for sure. And DGeNZ, they're feeling themselves. Hisoka on the attack side as well. One ult orb towards Bart's or towards B long. That's a huge ultimate they can play with. On the flip side though, Wheels, you have your showstopper. You have your blade storms. Call Me is one off of the orbital strike. Fried Chicken, your boy, already has the Hunter's Fury. They can delay the win.
Probably need to bring out all stops there as Chizay goes down early, and that's going to be devastating for them, losing a player as early as that. We can probably come out with another meme for chat. We can call Fried Chicken Jim Last Man Jim. Probably suits his name for that. As the Hunter comes out, can you get any value for money? He finds one. Levi taken down. That's huge. Obviously one of the better fraggers.
Oh, the crossfire.
All fragging out the attacking side as we see Reyna pick up one.
Oh!
Fubulous coming in with 2, defending the site. Gonna go to Showers.
Oh!
Picks up the 3K. Hope is still alive.
Oh, the timing, Hisoka, he does get spotted after all. He's pinched now. Fried Chicken Jim, your boy, he's gonna get the kill.
On,
he wants the drumstick. The judge, Jim, yes!
Oh, Jim, we love you, Jim. Even if you're always the last man alive, you came clutch with that Bucky. And last man, Jim, gets that kill.
Okay, Wheels, they do win the round. They lost 2 players in the process, but Fulvus there with the huge hero play. He stepped up that round. He was facing off against ultimates. He was tagged down. He did not flinch. But now, what doesn't really change? They still have to win 6 rounds back to back. They've used a few ultimates just then. Fried Chicken Jim, no Hunter's Fury to open up onto Levi again. Oh, maybe this is the round.
Fubulous, like man of the round, just then getting that nice, beautiful A-site hold, enough to get the round 1. That can, cause the team to second guess themselves a little bit, saying one guy just completely shut us down.
But they're still up by 6.
DGeNZ only need 1 round to win. It's down to Wheels to either keep winning or lose 1.
Pit stop, pit stop. Call me. Already dunks out the Molly. Great start. They're losing players. Your boy gets another kill. And Levi just ever so present. He's fragging out, going so aggro into elbow there. And Fried Chicken, his elbow gets spotted up by Potty Rap. Numbers are even 2-on-2. The spike yet to be planted though. And maybe, I think they have an inkling of a notion that Chizay is over towards Hookah. He does get smoked out. And look where the rotation is. So far away. Fulvis just waiting in defender spawn. Oh, he's gone AFK. No, he hasn't. He's still moving around.
Well, staying close to his util just in case they do decide to go to A site. But obviously not. We do have them just trying to find if site is clear. They don't know if they can get the bomb down or not. 30 seconds remaining.
Left.
Bomb's probably going to go down as they clear the last couple of angles.
Look, this is good coming out from DGeNZ as well. They have time to play with, and they know that. But it's going to have to be the B side commit no matter what. And as a result, it's caused a mass rotation already off of B. And Chizay, he's like, what the hell's going on? Is it back on A? Because there's not much like intel gathering util over towards the A site.
10 seconds left.
Potty Rap, they're being really, how should I say, smart about this. They use all their time up preciously, clear everything, confirm the plant, and now the defenders are so split up. Literally, they have to go huge here because the trade coming through.
Just need to wait 1 more second to grab that headshot.
Last player standing.
Oh, okay.
But the pincer move though is
My
going to come
God.
through for Wheels. Fugel is playing decoy where Chizay picks up that final kill on Levi. That's going to get them another round 5 behind now. And the Wheels are slowly getting a bit more air pumped into those tyres.
Pit stop, pit stop.
Pit stop, get the pit crew out. This one still isn't over Digital.
Look at the money for DGeNZ. They aren't struggling at all. That's 2 rounds back to back for Wheels, and their economy still worse for wear. DGeNZ, they set themselves up for success. That huge block in between towards the end of the first half and then at the start of the second, that's dominance. That's what allows them to be so comfortable right now. They have a 5-round buffer. They have money. No operator, much to my surprise. They are on the attack side though. But Chizay, same story. If he goes aggressive and gets killed again, Fulvis is going to go huge.
You know, it's going to be more defensive from Wheels here now. They need to at least try and get these kills early and not lose members on site. Otherwise, it's going to open them up to a really big counter-attack from DGeNZ getting the site too easy. They really need to hold, go these off angles. And see Chizay is just trying to hold here. Does see the barrel, sprays through, dodges out, needs to get out of there, and does, covered by his teammates.
Wow.
I think the damage trade was pretty much even there, probably a bit more on the favour side of Wheels. But that grenade's going to come through, a lot of damage to the back players on B site.
You know, sure, the damage was relatively even, but like... Okay, I was going to say Osake was tagged as Reina. Somehow he escaped fully unscathed. That's just brutal. Wheels, 3 ultimates now. Orbital Strike, Killjoy, Lockdown, and of course the Raze Showstopper. They can play a pretty decent side hold or a retake. On the flip side though, look at the attackers, DGeNZ. You have 1 Showstopper and you're so low. If you go aggro with it, you may just get picked out of the air before you can even fire the thing off. And call me, what are you doing?
He's putting it down early, probably a little bit too early. It's still 25 seconds to go. And they haven't really fully committed. That does waste it.
Levi just not missing a beat.
They're going to go for it. 17 seconds to get through to A site. Come and do that. Oh, they're going to get taken down. They're going to get on.
No.
And they don't realize that Raze is still there, ready to get that
You
off
gotta check a corner. You have to check the corners.
Go in. 1 down. And that's time. And that will be the end of the best of 3. Oh no, sorry, on the Twin side. I'm getting too...
Steve, you're losing it, mate. You're losing it.
I'm losing it. But Wheels, very nice air holding. I think even the preemptive ult was pretty good. Man, I'm getting
sort
tired.
of.
Is this almost done yet, Digital?
You're tired, I'm hungry. Join the club, buddy, but you have work tomorrow, so fair enough. But look, Wheels, this seriously hanging on. This is 3 rounds now, back to back, and slowly but surely, I think the bank account of DGeNZ, it's starting to dry up. However, round by round, they're starting to gather more and more points towards the ultimates. Party Rap, 1 off of the Killjoy lockdown now. This may be the big equalizer. Levi going aggro. Chizay, you gotta get the hell out of dodge, man. Levi goes. Misses the blade, and Chizay, once again, same play, gets early intel and ducks the hell out of there. His teammates on side to back him up. This fight is yet to be done. Oh.
Huge wallbang there. Eva's coming through. Oh my god, what a headshot there on the Rays. Showstopper's been shot. Stop.
Taken out.
And now...
Left, right, and center. 2v3 right now. Fried Chicken grabs one. Shot dart coming through. Gonna go through.
Yeah!
Because Osake gonna be a 2v2 yet again.
We should...
Killjoy coming through.
The counter lockdown?
Or gonna go to long.
Oh, Potty Rap.
Potty Rap is gonna go with his teammate. I believe they do still have U-Tool. To be able to hold this site down.
They really just do have to get into Octagon and dump that lockdown. As you can see right now, time is running thin. He could have stuck the half defuse. He does. This full defuse from Chicken Jim. Your boy, the fried chicken, is coming in clutch. 9-12. Wheels by the Lord, Steve. They're making it happen. Don't say it, but I think deep down we have a feeling.
I'm not going to say it because as soon as I say it, DGeNZ is going to win that round. It's all over.
That's true.
But it's coming pretty close. DGeNZ starting to get a little bit shaky. Sort of gives you a reminder of map 1 and how Wheels took it from behind and got the win. And we're sort of seeing it again here now. The confidence is starting to sway towards Wheels now.
Yeah, look, and like I can't stress enough, this is for the Evolution League promotion. Both teams want this. Weak source, yep, baits out the shot, confirms that there is a jet operator over towards the B site indeed, but now Wheels stacking 3 players over towards a Killjoy util, and they should be able to anchor this down. I hope Levi dashes on the aggro, can't pull his gun out in time, full burst opens up, and this is the same position in which he got the triple in the previous round, and look at this, oh, the attackers are being pushed back, and Potty Rap goes through aggro, the spike is down, that ain't it, cheap, active shooter, does go down. But DGeNZ, you're down a player, no heals, not really much of impactful ultimates to work with. You do have the Omen TP and potentially smokes online. The Hunter Spirit to come through. Can I catch a player though? My
It's gonna
god.
find one. Jim's coming to the board. And the rotate split right now at the moment. Omen not with Reyna. It's gonna come through and not get anyone.
Osake.
Jet is working with that AWP.
Osake, he needs that Lear to even step foot onto the site, or pray that Chizé whiffs the drop down. So he should be using the Lear, I hope, but still waiting for his teammate to rotate over. 2v4, I'm not saying that's not doable, but seriously, Osake has to open up with the frag, a drop down. Oh, Chizé misses after all. God! He needs the heal. He needs it. But Chicken, he's coming clutch for his team in the previous few rounds. The stick to come through. Weak source gets spotted out. They confirm where he is. Fried Chicken Jim, the recon arrow. Osake gets one, the overheal to come through. But he's getting pitched on 2 angles at once, 3 angles at once. Does go down. Steve, Wheels, they're going the distance right now. The bank account of DGeNZ, I think it's seriously drying up now. But look at what it takes. 5 rounds back to back to bring it to this point, and they can still buy.
We got a chat over here saying wheels, more like wheelchairs. But these are some scary wheelchairs we're looking at. We're getting nice, we're getting big wheels.
Mate.
We're getting, you know, push bars on there to just push through anything
this is
in their way, and wheels.
Professor X, dude.
This is insane.
This is Charles Xavier in the damn wheelchair himself, piloting
it's the goddamn
everything.
X-Men coming onto the field right now. They're going huge. They're not going down without a fight, and only 2 rounds behind now. They're doing the impossible, and all of a sudden DGeNZ has to think to themselves, shit, can we drop this 3rd map? I mean, we've been in front the whole time, we've had a good round advantage, and just like that, it's only 2 ahead.
Oh no, they have to use util because Chizé, the Lear's come through. Oh yes, indeed, that's good. Chizé gets blind and fires up a warning shot as well. But I do think DGeNZ are going to commit to the site take. They spotted the gun barrel on Fried Chicken Jim in the tube. But Chizé now point blank, the crossfire to come through. Levi gets a kill regardless. Fried Chicken Jim, it's all on you, baby, to hold it down. And on top, Levi gets yet another. Fried Chicken strikes back. Wait, but he will get traded down by Hisoka. 3v2 now. This is the round, I think. But hey, don't count the wheels out just yet. It's Charles Xavier in the pilot's seat. Active shooter uses util, clears the angles for his teammates at least, so it is a good start. I take it back. This is a very, very bad start now. Active shooter now 1-on-3 for the Evolution promotion. Everything is on the line. It's come down to this very moment. Wheels, he won so much. Hey, look at the shots. Does confirm it finally on Osake on 15 HP now. And that single blast back may have ended his life. And look at this. The double team coming out from DGeNZ. They want the trade guaranteed. And Hisoka finishes off. Triple triple kill. Congratulations, DGeNZ win it 13-10, and they go to Evolution next season.
Holy moly, this is Valorant.
God.
I mean, you couldn't ask for a better comeback from Wheels. You got to give them full credit. They nearly pulled it off. And our boy, last man Jim, Fried Chicken Jim, 23 kills, 15, 81. Actually topping the leaderboard there with a 303 average combat score. Going crazy. But, I mean, you got to give it to DGeNZ. I think everyone in chat, apart from maybe a couple, even yourself, doubted them and went for the Wheels.
Yeah, man.
Wheels fan zone, and unfortunately Wheels just fall short 3 rounds after a huge comeback though, even though with DGeNZ going way ahead and giving us a fantastic grand final best of 3. I mean, I wanted OT, it didn't look like it was going to get there, but Wheels, you know, full credit, had a good season all season, and unfortunately Active Shooter can't clutch it for his team.
Wow.
DGeNZ, unbelievable in a BO3 digital.
Yeah,
Probably one of the better grand finals we've watched, I reckon.
Time and time again, I have to say, I was seriously favouring Wheels coming to this. On paper, they were just the better team. And DGeNZ, they showed the hell up to tonight, especially Levi. He was so consistent map 1 and map 2, I believe. But no, it wasn't just that. The rest of his team, they stepped the hell up. Party Rap, the Sentinel, being support for everyone else. Meanwhile, Hisoka, Osake, Weak Sauce, they were fragging out. They were clutching. They were winning the rounds. They went the distance. Wheels gave it their best shot, but unfortunately, they will have to stay in amateur for the next season. And, wow, we are welcoming a new team into Evolution. Congratulations, DGeNZ. Now, bringing the camera back to us, as, you know, Steve, it's customary on my stream, the way I do things. I always interview the captain of the winning team.
Oh, it's going to be spicy. It'll be a good interview.
I hope so, because first, let's just adjust the scoreline first. And I wonder who the captain is that has added me on Discord. There we go. His name's Fongy Boy, I don't know who that is, but hey look, I'll add him into a call and let's see what he has to say. And find out, first of all, his identity.
That's it, this mystery man.
So yeah, Steve, wow, what a series, I'll be honest.
Even going on what we said before, Levi, 29 kills on that first map, pretty good, but I did say he needed his team to support him with the kills. And then two maps after that, they supported him as a team. Good team effort, and that gets them the chocolates.
Well, welcome, Fongy Boy. But first off, tell us, who are you in game?
Hey, I'm Hisoka.
Hisoka, wow, team captain, I'm assuming, of DGeNZ.
Yep, team captain. Yep.
Congratulations, this series went the way. Overtime, map 1, you won Ascent so convincingly. Map 3, it went so close though. But seriously, you guys had such a strong first half and second. But what happened towards the end? Was it just nerves? Was it just getting too excited and you guys started choking rounds? Or was just the triple duels on attack a little bit too hard to, you know, break the defense of Wheels at the end?
So I think it was the nerves when it came to the last round that we needed one more round, and I think we were playing way too cautious instead of trying to push them onto site. I think most of our team members kept trying to like throw out many ideas, but we were like juggling them so hard, and we just couldn't execute any of them. So then on the very last round, like as you saw before, we just said, "Send it. Don't worry about anything. We got each other's back." And that's how we got into sight.
Trust in your teammates and of course your brothers who have brought you this far. My God, and you finally took the win. How do you guys feel? It has to be, you have to be ecstatic right now because next season you guys are playing in Evolution.
We're actually like so surprised that we got this far. Legit. It was really shaky for the first game. Like everyone was really nervous. The overtimes were draining, but in the second round, in the second match, we said, "Stop." You know, this is like any other game. We can do this. You know, don't be scared of them and just push forward. And
even going with that as well. Also, the first map went down to tiebreaker pretty much. Levi popping off as well, and just unfortunately what we said, which you probably agree with, the team probably didn't support Levi on the kill leaderboard as much as you guys probably should have, compared to Wheels doing it more as a team, and obviously got them the win in the first map. Was the call really coming out as a group, or like I say, a captain call to bring 3 duelists on to the next map, which was Ascent?
So on the second map, we said, all right, we should play a bit more aggressive with 3 duelists.
And just go for it.
Yeah, and just go for it.
Yeah.
And I guess that worked out, and that's why we did it again for the 3rd map.
Yeah, well, that's it. I mean, it worked out so well for you guys on the 2nd map. You guys got plenty of rounds ahead. I think it was 13-7?
Yeah.
13-7 for that one as well. Worked out really ahead. You still kept your round advantage. Powered through to the end and got it done. And then me and Digital were sort of going over it saying, well, we're going to go to bind now. Are they going to keep the 3 duelists because they're going to be on defense? Or they're going to go back to that first map comp? Which it did well for you guys, but didn't get you over the line. But you guys, you full on sent it on map number 2. The comp was really good. Weak Source obviously went to Arena, which he fragged out really well, and everyone really supported Levi, who obviously we had the intention of feeling that he was going to go the same on map 1, or he was going to get a little bit cold, obviously with a 5-minute break, coming back in, he might not frag as well as he did, which obviously the next 2 maps he got around the 19 to 20 kills, but as a team you guys obviously got around and supported him and got the win as well, so great effort from everyone in your team pretty much.
Yeah, nice. We just shook off all the nerves from the first game. And
because sorry, please.
Oh no, that's fine. You go on.
Because basically, I'm sure you guys may have realized, because I was saying this as well, coming into this series for the grand finals, on paper, you guys were the underdog team against Wheels, who were just, freakishly, I would say, good. But then, just flat out, map 1, you guys realized, hey, we can actually go overtime with this. We are going the way. We're going the distance. They're not that good. And then that definitely gave you guys confidence in the 2nd map, and then map 3 as well. Just so dominating towards the last 2 maps.
Yeah. I don't know, but no, we really respected the team's Wheels. Honestly, they're really a really strong team. As much as we could try out many ideas for the first map, it was pretty tough.
Yeah.
As you saw, Levi was trying to, go around, try to open space for us, but we couldn't work with that properly because everyone was scattered everywhere. So then, for the next map, we had to revise that again because, Wheels is really, really like a well-built team that can handle a lot of different situations. So we said, how about we got to stick together a bit more, and if you want to lurk, we'll take it a bit slower.
Well,
yeah,
it makes
I reckon
sense.
because he did obviously have Levi on the lurk a little bit on map 1 on Haven.
Yeah.
It wasn't too bad. He got a bit of value for money, but obviously wasn't as effective and damaging as you want your lurker to be. Sort of getting maybe that 1 kill. You need at least probably two kills to be effective, and sort of also playing Jet. You want him to get in, smoking, grab that room for your team to get in and grab that bomb site as well. So, but yeah, it was good to see you guys also get around each other. Shake those nerves off. Obviously, a lot on the line. A big Evo spot for free to go into next season for LPL was on the line. So shake the nerves off. Just pretty much go back to the basics as well. Get around each other. As you said, send it. You can only play as your best, and if you're able to string rounds together, get the game together, it'll work out in the end. So. It was, needless to say, man, best of 3 was an absolutely thematic game for us to cast and watch.
I think it's just because when we usually play with each other every day, we like to just fully go onto site every single time we're on attacker's side. But then, for some reason, when we were versing Wheels, we were a little hesitant for the first one, as you saw. So then that's why, for within the 5 minutes, I just said, guys, we're not playing normally as how we are.
Yeah.
Just go in, and trample on them. That's it. You guys got this. You can aim duel them all, and I trust you all, and we will have your back no matter what.
Great, fantastic work from the team captains, to pull a team together. Now, before we let you off, man, two last questions. One, who will be the MVP of tonight, the series as a whole?
MVP?
Yes.
I would like to say, that's a pretty hard one.
It doesn't have to be one single player. It can be yourself. It can be the whole team, or you can just simply not answer it.
I would actually like to say Osake. He created a lot of space for us after the first game.
Oh yeah.
On the second game, he was fragging out a lot, and then the third match, he was clutching most rounds for us.
Yeah, absolutely.
And holding down the site.
Absolutely.
So I give the MVP to him.
Well, I won't back you there, but I will have to agree to an extent, because especially that round with Osaka, he was gonna die inside the orbital strike regardless, so he held his ground and committed to shooting into Hookah, gets that double headshot, and that already puts your team in a good position to retake.
Yeah.
Well, man, aside from that, any last minute shoutouts, anything else you want to say on stream before we let you guys off?
Thank you, Wheels, for teaching us a very strong, valuable lesson about tournaments, because this was our first tournament together. You guys were great, and thank you for having a good match with us. And I hope you guys have a good season next year.
Well, very classy response, and respect to your teammates, good sportsmanship. Well done, man. Hisaka, team captain of DGeNZ. Get some rest, get ready for next season of LPL. You guys are starting off hot in EVO, climbing from the bottom up again. But seriously, you guys have proven tonight you have the clutch factor, and everyone can make the big plays when it comes down to it. So yeah, man, thank you for coming on. Congrats once again, and see you next season.
Thank you so much. And thank you for casting the game.
No worries, mate. Well played. Thanks for the great game in Valorant.
Thank you. Alright, bye.
Well, Steve, you heard it. Team captain Hisaka, the man himself of DGeNZ. He just great sportsmanship, and and he pulled his team together as a captain should, and overall just really focused. I like that coming from DGeNZ, and honestly, I've converted now. I came to this thinking, Wheels, yeah, for sure, like 2-0, clean sweep. But now looking at this, my God, they put on a real show for all of us, and to bring it to map 3, 13-10, to end it in such high fashion. God, you couldn't write the script any better, really.
Yeah, well, that's it. I mean, we all know Wheels did pretty well in Open for a few seasons. Obviously, the jump up to Amateur with some teams that can match them was always going to be a test of how they, keep on going. Obviously, I've never seen DGeNZ play, but I mean, we are doing the grand final, so it was always going to come down to the two best teams of the season. Wheels, I knew they were going to be there. Obviously, said the Ooga Booga disbanded, so that was probably the other team that could probably be in either team spot, but obviously disbanded. So naturally, grand final has the two best teams. Obviously there for a reason. Obviously, it was going to be a tight match. Most of it comes down to nerves. It's pretty much just the same game that you're playing, but obviously a lot more's on the line with that Evo spot for free.
Oh yeah.
To get it, obviously, you get that, you get in, you get Evo for free, and you test your skill a little bit further in another division from amateur. So, but
it was worth it.
And a great best of 3. Great grand final, and it was an absolute pleasure to cast it.
Yep, thank you very much, Steve, for coming on. Our first duo cast debut went off really swimmingly, I have to say. And also in the chat right now, I see someone saying the tractor of DGeNZ had bigger wheels. That's just hilarious to see it right now.
But the wheels keep on rolling for DGeNZ, and the wheels need to be put back on for wheels.
Yeah, pretty much the wheelchair. Well, look, man. Thank you everyone for watching, and this has been a fun best of 3 series tonight to finish off the LPL Valorant Amateur Series. I'm your caster, Digitalcasts, Williams. Vaunt, you can follow him on Twitter at ValVaunt. And show the man some love because, well, look, it's been a long night for all of us. Finally, I get to eat dinner. And you, Steve, any final words before we close things off?
Nothing but from Vaunt, obviously, behind the scenes there, doing the observer role and getting us all the good angles and point of views of where the action takes place. Also, the Digital as well, inviting me over to do my first co-cast for LPL. Absolutely loved it, enjoyed it. And we'll be back next time whenever the phone gets called. Oh, Digital's calling me right now, yep, so we're ready to go. And yeah, thanks again to chat coming in supporting the stream. And also, finally down to the LPL admins and people behind the scenes putting together another great season. And last but not least, the teams, the players, kind of a grand final without 2 teams going head to head and putting up a great best of 3. It wasn't, 2 and done. It went the distance and yeah, some great Valorant is what we all want to see.
And that's it. That's the whole night summed up. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming. Hope you enjoyed the show. And as always, see you next time.